Yo! What's going on, everybody? You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green, and a drive for the NBA Finals is underway for the New York Knicks. I was upset we didn't get to do the watch party on Sunday against the Charlotte Hornets. We were live on the Giants channel. But, man, I am excited to be live today. We've got full play-by-play, a little bit of a preview to talk about as well. Then after the game, we're probably going to do a mailbag and maybe even a post-game show. So stick around. We got a lot of fun stuff to talk about. And we get to watch our New York Knicks for the first time this season play at Madison Square Garden. The Big Bodega, Karl Anthony Towns. I don't know if I like that nickname yet. He's going to be out playing tonight. The only person I know... Excuse me, as I'm still recovering because I lost my voice on Sunday. Miles McBride is not going to play tonight. They said he's a little bit under the weather. So I'm expecting more Campaign, more Landry Shamet, as well as my guy Tyler Kolek, the rookie, Mr. Big East. He's going to get some extended minutes tonight. Shout out to all 130 people already in the building. Producer Coop hanging out with us. Coop, yes, we love football. But we're real-time ball knowers, and basketball's back, man.
It is so back. I'm very excited. The Knicks are going to have it's going to be a hell of a ride this year.
It is going to be a hell of a ride. I put as the poll, is it finals or bust this year for the Knicks? We've got 115 votes. If you haven't voted in our live poll, please do so. 84% say finals or bust. And look, I've been thinking about this question for the past couple of weeks, and that's why I put it as the poll question for tonight. It's not finals or bust for me, but it is conference finals or bust. Like, if you get to the conference finals this year and you lose in a back-and-forth series to the Boston Celtics, you know what? I'm not going to be too upset about that. When it happens, I'll be very upset. But right now, the emotion's not involved, and I can tell you, this isn't like a one-year thing for the New York Knicks. You're not the Milwaukee Bucks where if you don't win, this era is over.
Exactly.
Over. This is the first year of this core being together for the next 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 years. So this is just stage one. The rebuild's complete, though. The rebuild is complete. The kids are gone. The picks are gone. The trades have been made. You've got your roster. It's going to be this nucleus of Brunson, Bridges, Anunoby, Hart, Towns, and Deuce McBride, those 6 players for the next 3, 4, 5 years. That's going to be your basketball team, and let's just get better every single year, and let's go put one in the rafters at the world's most famous arena. Already 180 people in the building. Shout out your city for me in the chat. We've picked up a bunch of subscribers over the past couple of months since the season ended last year. So I just want to know where everyone's watching from. Shout out your city for me in the chat. And if you haven't yet, please hit that thumbs up icon. Easiest way to support, easiest way to show love and help this channel is by liking the video. Joey DeLuca says shout out to Florida. For real, man. If you're in Florida, one, I don't know if it's too late. Evacuate. Get the hell out of there.
Stay safe.
And stay safe. And, man, take shelter. I don't even know. It is incredible. In a bad way, what is happening right now, man. Prayers and shout-outs and thoughts and sending all the positive energy your way. We've got a lot of people tuning in from New Jersey, Ohio. My man Knicks Galaxy's holding it down for Brooklyn, baby. What up, Knicks Galaxy? Levi's the best hanging out. What up, my man? Karl's in the building, tuning in from Long Island, a real one. John Pettit. What up, John Pettit? Man, it feels like the first day of school with all the homies. Rashidi, what up? Niall Dimitri, Adam Goldstein, Jonathan Segal. You're on the wrong account, my man. You're Jay Liv in this chat. What up, Jay Liv? Nelly Nell. What up, Noah? Nassim, Miguel, Marvin, Rex, Creed. What up, Creed? I hope everybody had a good summer, man. I appreciate everybody being here. Already 200 people in the building, man. #1 place on YouTube to hang out and watch a live Knicks game. That's why you tune in. That's why you subscribe. And that's why you hit that thumbs up icon. Before we get any further in today's show, though, I got to give a major shout out to tonight's sponsor, Prize Picks. When you go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use that promo code CLNS and you play a $5 lineup, Prize Picks is going to give you $50 for free. So if you want to turn $5 into $55. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Create an account and use that promo code CLNS. You could do basketball, you could do football, you could do baseball, and so much more. It's daily fantasy sports made easy. All you do is create a lineup of 2 or more players, and you simply choose more or choose less. The lineups that we're going with tonight, with Deuce McBride being out, I think we're going to see a little bit more of the starters. Potentially, we saw 14 minutes each for that starting group on Sunday. Maybe we get 18 minutes of Jalen Brunson. Give me the more on his points. I'm also going to take the more on Jordan Poole's points, and give me the less on Alex Sarr. You can roll with my picks or fade my picks, but if you go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and you use that promo code CLNS, put $5 on that lineup, they'll give you $50 for free. Prizepicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS. As Juan Soto, we'll also be doing a little bit of Yankees play-by-play tonight. Main focus is going to be on the Knicks game. All of my attention will be there, but we do have 2 TVs in the studio. Shout out to Coop for getting that set up. The Knicks will start in about 25 minutes or so. The Yankees and Royals have already gotten underway, and I think I just saw Juan Soto with a little warning track power. He's out. So we're going to have my man Aaron Judge at the dish.
Needs to step up.
Coop, it's time for Aaron Judge to be Aaron Judge.
Needs to step up. He has not been a good postseason performer, and if you're a Yankee, if you're the captain of the Yankees, you are expected to perform in the postseason. He's got to do it. Got to do it.
Coach Talley, I'm glad you're here because I'm about to say something that you're going to love. Aaron Judge is the new Julius Randle of the playoffs.
Oh.
Aaron Judge smokes one. Oh, what a catch. Was that Bobby Witt Jr.? You know what, Coop? That may be an out, but I like the bat on ball contact. Yes. That was good contact. He barreled it up. I'm running out of patience for Aaron Judge. I will say I am only a playoff Yankee baseball fan. I only watch in the playoffs. I just don't have time to watch all 162 with everything else I did. I used to watch every single game with my dad growing up. I'll never forget it when Aaron Boone hit the homer over the Green Monster. Fred was popping champagne in the house with me at 8 years old. It was unreal. Karl didn't love that, but we got it done, and we ended up getting to the series. Did the Yankees even go to the World Series? I don't even remember. But what I'm trying to say is I'm a playoff Yankee fan at this stage of my life, and I know Aaron Judge is a choker, and I'm tired of it. I need Aaron Judge to make a freaking.
As long as the Yankees keep winning, though, he's going to keep getting a pass.
Well, they're not winning. It's 1-1.
It is 1-1. They got to win. Got to win tonight.
Unbelievable. He did make good contact on that one, but 3 up, 3 down for New York. Coach Talley, I'm sorry that you saw your boo Julius Randle get traded. Hopefully you can fall in love with the big bodega, a.k.a. Cat, a.k.a. all that. Oh, my God. I can't lie. After all that, I love the player, Karl Anthony Towns. I want to see him reinvent himself as a New York Knick. He doesn't need to act like a fake tough guy anymore, Coop. He doesn't have to act like he is Anthony Edwards. And I saw someone say this. He's a people pleaser, obviously. He wants to be liked. And I think he had to portray himself as someone that he's not in Minnesota. You got some tough guys in Naz Reid and Anthony Edwards. But with the Knicks, they're kind of nerds too. Like Brunson's kind of nerdy, Hart's kind of nerdy, Bridges is kind of nerdy. Like, just come be yourself, Karl Anthony Towns, and just be the best big man scorer in the league outside of Joel Embiid.
Just go hoop.
Just go hoop, man. We all knew this trade was coming. You guys told me to stop talking about the Julius Randle trade. I wasn't going to do it because I knew it was going to happen.
What y'all don't know is we filmed the video 2 days before talking about some cat trade rumors that we were going to push out. And then on Friday, the trade happens.
Literally, in that video, I said the only trade that makes sense is for Karl Anthony Towns. And what do you know? It happened. After all that, Coach Talley says Cat needs Precious to start besides him. That's the last thing I want to see, to be honest with you. You've already stepped your foot into the pool, Coop, of playing 5-out offense.
Yes, you have.
There's no reason now to start Precious Achiuwa.
No.
Lean into my 5 is too tough for you to guard.
Correct.
Robinson gets back. You could play some big man ball. You play a team like the 76ers. Let's go big. But nah, I want to see 5 out. I want to see pace. I want to see space. And I want to see that Jalen Brunson that played for the Dallas Mavericks when it was a 5-out offense and he can get to the rim whenever he wanted to.
He can cook in a 5-out, man. It's going to be fun to watch JB in this offense. I think there's going to be a lot of two-man game with him and Cat. That'll be a blast to watch because Cat can either roll. You have to respect him rolling and you have to respect him shooting. So he can do it both ways. It's almost impossible to guard, man, especially when you have a guy as crafty as Brunson.
They are going to need to find another way to generate kind of the easy points that they did last year with Isaiah Hartenstein. And they did it a couple of times in the first preseason game, used Karl Anthony Towns at the top of the key as a playmaking hub. And Towns is a super skilled guy. I don't think he's quite the passer that Hartenstein is.
Agreed.
But the Knicks will need to find a way to get easy points like, they just threw the ball to Hartenstein at the top of the key, backdoor cut, dribble handoff. That's something I'll be looking forward to. Won't see that tonight, but we will get to see Cat with the starters play for probably 15 or 20 minutes. Shout out to Joey DeLuca, sent in the first super chat of the 2024 season. DeLuca, we appreciate you, my man. Thanks for being here, and let's go Knicks. Darren the Tuber says, welcome back. 3-point goal. IP freely. I don't know what you mean by that, Darren the Tuber, but congratulations.
What does that mean?
Congratulations. Thanks for being here. If you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up icon. We got 307 diehard New York Knicks fans on a Wednesday night in October, ready to watch some hoops while the Yankees are in a frickin' bar fight against the Kansas City Royals, my man. Let's go. Let's go. Coach Talley says, what happens when we play Philly and the Bucks? Sounds like they're going to have to go small and match up with our skill.
Giannis at the 5?
Who's Brook Lopez guarding against the Knicks? Come out to the perimeter and guard Cat. And Boston? Coach Talley, you are going to become so much smarter this year about hoops, brother. You're going to become so much smarter. The thing is, when you're good, teams have to change to play you.
Correct.
We are good. We're not changing to play anybody anymore. That's what you do when you're the beta. We're the alpha. You change how you play when you play the New York Knicks.
You know how I feel about the Celtics. I think they're overrated, and I don't know. I don't like the Celtics. They were obviously the best team all throughout the NBA last year, but they just seem so beatable.
I think that we are a terrible matchup for them. We'll see, though.
Is Porzingis going to play?
I don't think so.
Don't know the answer to that.
Look, and we don't know what's going to happen with Mitchell Robinson, but if he does come back healthy and he stays on the team, then you can win games multiple ways. And I think sometimes to be an NBA champion, you got to win games left-handed, and that could be a big lineup with Mitch at the 5
Absolutely.
And Cat at the 4. But at the end of the day,
after
all that, you made these moves to close games against the Celtics with Cat at the 5, with Brunson, OG, Hart on the floor, all next to him.
You didn't go get Bridges and Cat to just lose in the conference finals.
Yeah, like they have been knowing that they wanted to do this since the playoffs ended. I would say against the Miami Heat 2 years ago. They wanted to trade Randall after that season, but they ran it back. They gave it one more chance. It didn't work out. He got hurt again. And then Randall declined, apparently, or not going to say declined. They were far apart on a contract extension. And we always said, if they don't sign a contract extension, Julius Randle is most likely going to be traded. And that is what happened. Did I see my guy Mike G in the building?
Mike G!
What up, Mike G? I need you, Mike G, to go have a talk with Aaron Judge and tell him how to hit some dingers, because I'm tired of seeing the fella strike out, man. I'm tired of seeing him strike out. Marvin Lee in the building. We do have a little bit of a super chat menu and some stuff to talk about. Every $10 super chat today, Coop and I will be alternating as Juan Soto tracks a ball deep down into right center off the bat of Bobby Witt Jr. Good range there by my man Soto. But every $10 super chat today, got a brand new bottle of Patron here. We'll have some Patron Zone shots. We'll do that. And also, for the preseason, whoever sends in the most $50 super chats, we're going to get you a Karl Anthony Towns jersey. So whoever is the bang god over the preseason, we're going to get you a Karl Anthony Towns jersey. And we also have another Knicks Now Hall of Fame basketball on the way. It's in the mail. If you want to be a part of our Knicks Now Ring of Honor for the 2024 season, got to send in a $100 super chat. Don't have the ball here today, but once we do, I'll write the names of everybody that does send a $100 super chat. Coach Talley says fantasy small ball. Coop, what lineup did the Boston Celtics use to win the NBA Finals? I'd say it was small ball with Al Horford at the 5 as well as Jason Tatum at the 4. That's small ball. That's championship
that is small ball. And they did win the title with it. Look, in today's NBA, Horford probably is a 5, but that's not but Tatum's not a 4. I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
They used the small ball lineup more often than not last year to the tune of 64 wins and a title. So
everybody.
It's just how the league's going.
The Knicks were the only team in the NBA last year really that couldn't play small ball. And like, Cat isn't small. He's 7 foot.
Cat's big. He's a big, but he plays small.
He can play small at times. But man, when he was in the NBA coming out and he was playing center, like, he proved a lot of people wrong about being soft. I think he is more of a finesse player than soft, and I do think there is a difference there. And I think that Cat's going to prove some people wrong this year. Every player that's come to the Knicks since Jalen Brunson has got here has had the best years of their career. Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, DiVincenzo, OG Anunoby, Julius Randle. Like, everyone that comes to the Knicks improves and gets better. I expect Karl Anthony Towns to be an all-star this year and potentially an all-NBA player for the 3rd time in his NBA career. That's what I'm expecting. As Coop, we got a 3-point goal. Seal Pasito. Bang! Shout out to Seal Pasito. What up, man? What up, Jeremy Chugs? What up? Did y'all see AJ and Big Justice at the Knicks game last night? That's our Karl. That's our Julius Randle replacement right there. He says, and Porzingis a 7-footer. Well, if you're going to include Coach Towel, you got to be fair, and I'll always keep you fair and honest. If you're going to include Kristaps Porzingis in conversations with the Celtics, you got to include Mitchell Robinson in conversations with the Knicks. They're both hurt. They're both probably not going to be healthy. So let's just both not include them. Because you can't say the Knicks are small if they're going to have Mitchell Robinson and Karl Anthony Towns on the floor. Levi's the best, says Shams Bomb. Knicks signed the Rizzler to a 10-day. I like it, the Rizzler. That man's got. Let's go. Shout out to Seal Pasito. $50 super chat, a legend. The first bang of the season. And right now, he would be the winner of our Karl Anthony Towns jersey giveaway.
I want to add this, Marsh.
Probably no booms, but I do have a new call for the $100 super chats.
You'll have to wait to hear that.
You'll have to wait to hear that, though.
I want to hear it so bad. Can somebody send it in?
If you're a Yankee fan, you're going to love the new call for the $100 super chat. That's all I'm going to say. We've got the 50s, the 3-point goal, the $100 long. That's good stuff.
Porzingis as well. Like, yes, he's 7'3". He is legitimately, and I'm not joking when I say this, he is a 7'3" shooting guard.
Yeah, I don't understand how you can say Cat makes you small, but KP doesn't. I guess because KP is technically he is a better rim protector, but I don't know. I just think that the Knicks, in their history, have always played a center and a power forward. And in the 90s, they ran 3 power forwards, so 2 centers and a center and 2 power forwards. They've never really ran small ball before, so I understand a lot of New York Knicks fans are just not used to this style of basketball, but it's 2024. Get with it, or you're going to keep losing in the second round like the Knicks did the last 2 years.
Adapt or die, man.
Coach Talley, you don't like anything except Julius Randle, brother. You don't like anything except Julius Randle. How is OG and Josh Hart playing out of position? In the NBA, you have a guard, you have 3 wings, and you have a big. They're all wings. They're all going to play. Q. Holla Gaming, $10 super chat. Shout out to you, my man. To the Patron Zone we go. He says, saw Cat and Deuce at the Yankee game. The crowd went crazy. Deuce, Cat, and Josh Hart were all at the Yankee game. Yeah, love to. They're embracing the city, and they're choosing the right New York baseball team to root for. Did the Mets pull out the win?
They're currently down 1-0, bottom 6.
1-0, bottom of the 6th. How can you say Josh Hart makes us small because of height? What about the guy that got multiple 20-point rebounds, 20-rebound games? I don't know. I just think you're miserable and you're upset that Julius Randle is gone when in reality, Julius Randle was 6'8". So I don't know if you're a height guy or what, but I think you're just stuck in your ways. You're just an OG. You're just stuck in your ways. That's what they do. Shout out to Q. Holla. Let's ride. Woo!
We ride.
Bank, what up, Bank? Says OJ. Shout out to OJ. He's a legend. Says OG, I think is going to do fine. OG Anunoby is the least of my worries for the New York Knicks. The only thing I'm worried about with him is durability.
Correct.
That's the only thing. I think we saw last year how much of an impact a guy like OG Anunoby has. He's like already one of the biggest plus-minus guys in New York Knicks history, and he played like 20 games. I'm not worried about that at all. New Lord says Hart got rebounds because of Hart, no height. Exactly. Yeah, shout out O.J. Simpson. That was an O.J. Simpson one.
If it don't fit,
you must acquit. J Liv, $5 super chat. Shout out to J Liv. He says, "Hey, let's go. Who are we? I can't hear you. Who are we? We are the New York Knicks." Shout out to J Liv. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. OG and come on. Banks says, "Should I super chat?" That's up to you, dog. If you want to support the show, you want to be a real one, you don't have to super chat to be a real one. If you want to support the show, you want to help out, keep this channel growing, we'd appreciate it. And we could have some fun. We could have some fun as well. I do ask everybody, if they haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. We are 40 subscribers away from getting to our goal of 54,000 subs. This channel's growing like crazy. Picked up like 35,000 subs over last year. So if you could, hit that sub button. Let's continue to grow this channel. I think we can get to 54,000 subs tonight. That'd be pretty sweet. Coach Tally, man. I just always see your name when I look in the chat, and it's always just some BS, dog. Rebounding isn't the same as guarding threes and fours. Josh Hart can guard threes, and he can guard fours. What four in the Eastern Conference are we afraid of? We did this last year when you guys told me about backup four, and Josh Hart can be your backup four. What power forward in the East are we afraid of? There's one. Giannis. Who else? Who? There's none.
Sixers don't have one.
Who?
Sixers don't have one.
I'm not. Who? Paul George is there for. Besides Giannis, and I love who we have to guard Giannis. You put OG on him. Doesn't work. You have Mikal Bridges to put on him. Doesn't work. You got Mitchell Robinson to put on him. You got Precious Achiuwa to put on him. You got Cat to put on him. Cat did a great job on Nikola Jokic in the playoffs last year.
Yes, he did.
Cat did a great job on Kevin Durant in the first round against the Phoenix Suns. I ain't worried about the power forward's dead, baby. You get a big, you get three wings, and you get a guard.
Fours don't exist. Except Julius Randle.
Exactly. Tamar Bowles! My man, what up, Bowles?
What up, Tamar?
Oh, that's my guy. Bryce says, "What's good, Marsh? It's me from Giants Now." Bryce, I know who you are. Thanks for being here, man. Thanks for being here. Joe Curry says, "I have the Knicks winning 54 with the Cat trade. We would have won 63 without the trade." So you think the Knicks are 9 games worse following the trade?
No.
If I had to bet, you also didn't like trading for OG Anunoby, and you probably didn't like trading for Josh Hart. Jay Liv says, "Holy shoot, 53.9K subs. When did that happen? Tell Yoder to give you a much-deserved raise." Yoder, you heard the man.
Me too.
New Lord says 76ers is deep this year. 76ers got better, but I think they're clearly the third best team in the East. It's a 2-team conference, guys.
It is.
It's a 2-team conference.
It absolutely is a 2-team conference. The Sixers are like the redheaded stepchild.
Are you telling me that Embiid, the playoff choker, playoff hurt, and Paul George are just magically going to be healthy and play great ball in the playoffs this year?
It's not happening.
Maybe.
I like ponies.
Coach Tally, I'll remember all this if you just tell me I was right about everything that I've said so far about the Knicks for 2 years. Deal? Because I haven't missed yet. Told you they would trade Randall. I told you RJ and Quickly were gone. Look,
You said they were trading for Bogdan.
We told you we were trading for Bojan Bogdanovic. Oh, man. I can't wait for this season. I can't wait. The Hibby, what up, man? Raymond in the building says it's a maybe. Jay Liv, and yeah, exactly. Shay says finals are bust. I can't say finals are bust because if it's a close series and you battle with the Boston Celtics and you lose, it's all right. Like, yeah, we're going to be pissed off if it happens, but this is year one of this team, and this isn't a one-year thing with the Knicks. This is going to be their lineup for 3 to 4 years as the Kansas City Royals just hit a solo. No, off the wall. That was almost gone. That's going to be a double for Kansas City. Oh, my God, I hate him, dude. Yuli Gurriel. He is a Yankee killer.
That's Yuli? What a cheater.
I hate Yuli Gurriel. He's racist. And he is a New York Yankee killer.
And he's a cheater.
And a cheater. Former Astro. I hate that dude.
And he's also like 42 years old.
Coach Talley, how can you say the Boston Celtics didn't play small ball? Al Horford was their starting center at 6'10". Jason Tatum was their starting power forward. That is small ball, brother. They play a 5-out offense. The Celtics do not run a big lineup. I can't address that anymore. You just can't seem to grasp it. Just like you couldn't seem to grasp that the Knicks were going to trade Julius Randle, brother. No, we know. Exactly. We would have given the Celtics a better run than the Pacers. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Jay Liv says, who is Bobby Witt Sr.? Longtime Major League pitcher, also current MLB agent.
Really?
Yep. Lives in Colleyville.
Levi's the best. Is people just getting attached to players the reason you think the Cat trade is bad? And we will be just like the OG trade. Yeah, look, it's tough to see your favorite players go. But I'm a fan of the front of the jersey way before the back of the jersey.
I'll tell you this as well.
Yeah, like, how are you going to say that before you say that? Randall was 6'8".
Yeah.
Like, it's not like he's a big player.
Over time, Randall just proved you weren't winning a title with him.
No.
So why would you be mad about trading him when you know that you're not going to win a title with him?
And he didn't want to sacrifice to be here.
Exactly.
You offered him, reportedly, a contract extension that he turned down. He thought he deserved more money.
This team got better by subtracting Randall. I'm sorry. I think they did.
Jet Life, For Life. What's up, dogs? This is Marsh. I agree with you. This is not championship or bust. Yeah, I think it is the Eastern Conference Finals or bust, though. You lose in the second round again this year, and there's going to be major problems. You got to get to that Eastern Conference Finals stage this year. Absolutely. Marquise White says, isn't OG just as big as Randall? Same height, longer wingspan, better on defense. He plays. The only thing Julius Randle does is crash the defensive glass better. That's it. Dog, you are stubborn. And you know what? I love that. I love that. You're stuck in your ways, but you know, to get smarter, you got to listen. You got to listen. Levi says Grimes going to go crazy in Dallas. I like the fit. I like the fit of Quentin Grimes in Dallas, man.
I'm excited to see him there. He's going to play a lot because now, especially that Dante Exum's hurt, Grimes is the best defender off the bench.
Yeah.
Him and Najee Marshall, so they're going to play Grimes a good bit for sure.
Joe Curry, you think Julius Randle's a better shooter than OG Anunoby? I would just advise you to go look at the percentages. He doesn't shoot the ball anywhere on the floor better than OG Anunoby. Like, the thing is, these aren't like opinions. There's data to show you. Tycoon, this is an interesting preseason matchup. It is. It is an interesting preseason matchup. Marquise White says Knicks and Dallas in the finals. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. We are expecting to see the starters for the New York Knicks out there. That will include Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby, and Karl Anthony Towns. That is what I am expecting the New York Knicks to bring out tonight. The only person that I have heard is not going to play today is Miles McBride, as he is under the weather. Starting lineup for the Wizards will include Jordan Poole, Bilal Coulibaly, Kyle Kuzma, Alex Sarr, the rookie, and Jonas Valanciunas, a player that the Knicks had interest in this offseason. I'm going to go out and adventure to say that Jonas Valanciunas does not end the season as a Washington Wizard.
I think that is a very fair assessment.
I think he will be traded. That's going to happen.
I'd be very scared of a Knicks-Mavs finals because I think our friendship would be at stake.
Yeah, we couldn't talk for about 2 weeks.
I couldn't stand Smitty last year in the finals.
I do not blame you for that.
We got a ball game to play here, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know why it always does this. We should be tipping off here pretty soon, as it's bottom 2 between the Yankees and the Royals. 2 outs, 1 on, 1-2 count. Schmidt trying to get out of this with no damage done. Why was it so delayed?
I have no idea.
I'm watching Josh Hart get warm-up shots up for the last 30 minutes. As we're getting close to tip-off, baby.
Let's go.
Rest in peace to Dikembe Mutombo. Once a Nick, always a Nick, man. Rest in peace to Dikembe. Shout out to Dikembe, exactly. We got over 400 people watching. If you could, please hit that thumbs up icon. Can we get to 200 likes? If we get to 200 likes right now, I'm taking a shot of Patron. We're 1 shot in. I need some juice, baby. I need some juice.
Come on.
Hit the thumbs up icon, and if you have liked the video, type me. Type me. Marquise White, yep, nope, Dikembe, man. Raymond, showing love to Dikembe. Shout to Levi's, the best.
Are we froze again?
I don't think so. Oh, right here, maybe. Why is it just... There we go.
Okay.
I think we're live now.
All right.
I think we're live. As
And
I think they're singing the national anthem at MSG. Shout out. What's up, John Pettit? My man, John Pettit. Expectations for the year. I think a lot of people, I haven't even processed that Karl Anthony Towns fully is a Knick. And I won't do that until a regular season month is played. Like, it's going to take a while. Like, think about it like this. 2 years ago, a year ago, your starting lineup featured R.J. Barrett, Quentin Grimes, and Julius Randle, and they're all gone. And he started the season with Mitchell Robinson starting. This is a completely new team. It's a completely new era. The rebuild is over. The chips have been pushed into the middle of the table, and the New York Knicks are trying to go put a banner up at MSG.
Frankie Lindor just tied the game for the Mets.
Lindor just 2-run shot at it.
No. It's 4-1 Mets. How did that happen?
Grand Salami?
Unless I wasn't paying attention.
Wow. Shout out to everybody in the building. CPJ. What's up, CPJ? Corey Hurd coming in with a $5 super chat. What up, Corey? What up, man?
It was a grand slam. I thought so.
Lindor grand slam. Oh, it's a blue October. Corey Hurd, $5 super chat. Appreciate you, my man. Thanks for being here. Ayo! I live in Dallas, and I'm going to the Knicks at Dallas on 11/27.
We'll be there.
We will be there. I will be going to that game with Coop. So let's do if y'all want to do a Knicks Now hangout, the game to do it at will be in Dallas because that's where my job is. Yeah, we ran into a couple of Knicks Now viewers at the game last year. It was awesome. We were drinking, we were partying. It was a lot of fun. We took pictures.
Fred G came through.
Papa Fred was there. We will also be going to Knicks at Dallas this year on the 27th of November, the day before Thanksgiving. So not great timing, but if you do want to have a little Knicks Now meetup, that is the game to do it for. Corey, we gotta talk and we gotta link up before that game. That'd be a lot of fun. Woo! Come on.
It looks
How
like
about Volpe? How about Volpe get something going tonight?
he's a good kid.
Anthony kid, he's a good kid. He's got a good freaking head on his shoulders, man. Joe Curry says, I hope the Mets are neutered by the Yankees. How about the Yankees just beat the Royals before we worry about the Mets? Johnson, you in the building. What up, homie? Just Nick says, go Mets.
Johnson, you.
J.U., what up, dog? Jay Levinson says, it'll take till mid-December for the Knicks to gel. Don't panic if they start slow. I agree. And honestly, I don't even care how many games the Knicks win this year. Just be a top 4 seed. Let's get home court advantage in round 1. And let's just get better every single month. And let's peak at the right time.
The regular season just doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Like, it does, but it doesn't.
Like, just get in the dance. Get in the dance. He says, finally was tired of Schmitty.
Yeah.
C3 and me. Smitty's a nice kid. He's a nice kid.
He's a good kid.
He's a good kid.
He's a good kid.
That's hilarious. Lord Buddy Bear, what up, man?
What up, LBB?
What's up, Buddy Bear? Ninja Samurai says, Marsh, we here, man, we here. As Karl Anthony Towns is introduced at Madison Square Garden for the first time as a New York Knick. Then it's the 6'4" forward out of Villanova, Josh Hart. And you got the 6'8" forward out of Indiana, the Hoosier, OG Anunoby. And then a 6'6" guard out of Villanova, a two-time NCAA champion, Mikal Bridges. And your captain, the best guard in the East, Jalen Brunson. And your head coach, Thomas Thibodeau.
Shave it off, Tibbs.
Let it go.
Let it go, man.
You got sunspots on the dome.
Do we have a C on Brunson's jersey?
No, there should be.
We need a C on his jersey.
There should be a C on Jalen Brunson's jersey. Karl says, yo, Marsh, we could win it all, because I truly believe that. I do, too. I really do think the Knicks have a shot to win it all. I think the Knicks are, if I had to tier out NBA Finals contenders, they're in Tier 1. They're in Tier 1. The angry casual fan says, Tibbs got waves. Low tide. It ain't high tide with those waves. It's low tide. And the starting lineups, as we showed a little bit earlier, they will be what they are. Brunson, Bridges, Hart, Anunoby, and Towns, with Poole, Coulibaly, Kuzma, Sarr, and Valanciunas on the floor for Washington. We got 420 people watching. I love that number. Hit that thumbs up icon. Once we get to 200 likes, we're going to the Patron Zone. Let's go.
Why do you like that number?
I love the number 4, and I love the number 20 for Allen Houston.
Balla.
Let's go. Come on. Verdugo at the dish. 1 out, 1 on, and a 1-2 count. Verdugo's a big game player.
Yes, he
I'm
is.
still waiting for his Yankee moment. He played good, actually, in Game 1. He really did. Kid Lamar says, Marshall, which team is the dark horse to win it all? Well, I don't think the Knicks are a dark horse, so I won't say them, because I think the Knicks are in Tier 1 of NBA Finals contenders. A dark horse to win it all?
There's no dark horses.
Yeah.
It's the Celtics. It's the Knicks. It's the Mavericks. The Nuggets.
Like, I want to say maybe, like, and I don't even believe that they could do it, but, like, maybe the Lakers. Like, maybe, and I don't even think they got enough. Like, I don't know. Maybe the Grizzlies. Are they a dark horse, maybe? They stay healthy? I don't know. All righty, if you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up icon. We're about to tip it off at the world's most famous arena, as Karl Anthony Towns is going to win the tip in New York Knicks basketball. It's here, baby. Jalen Brunson will bring it up the left side, and he'll feature Bridges on that extended left elbow. He'll swing it out to Cat, who now rotates to Brunson. Brunson to Anunoby. Had a 3, didn't take it. He's guarded by the rookie. Now they'll work Towns out of that high post. Well, 2-man game. Towns and Brunson. Brunson back to Towns for 3. In and out. That one was halfway down. Coulibaly on the board. He'll kick it up to Sarr. A little Euro step for the rookie into the lane. Missed his shot. Ball's batted around. And it'll be rebounded by Josh Hart. He'll bring it up the right side. Drive middle. Kick it out. Towns for 3. Oh, Towns is looking to hit early. He's jacking 0 for 2. From deep for Mr. Karl Anthony Towns. Jordan Poole will bring it up, and you'll see Bridges guarding him. I think if this is going to be the starting lineup for the Knicks, you're going to see Bridges as more of that point of attack defender. Kuzma off the bounce, pull up, no good. Josh Hart was there.
You know what'd be cool? A little scoreboard on the TV.
They don't show it to a bucket. I don't get why. Karl Anthony Towns has it. He'll throw it into the post to Bridges. Bridges guarded by Poole, works into the lane, fall away runner, good. Mikal Bridges with a little back to the basket game. He'll paint the scoreboard first for the Knicks, and then he'll be on the other side of the court hounding Jordan Poole. Alex Sarr has it. He'll swing it to Koulibaly. Right wing three off the mark. Rebound by Hart. Hart up to Brunson. On the break. One-on-one. Brunson floater up and in. And the New York Knicks jump out to a 4-0 lead.
You know it's preseason because that would have been much more contested in the regular season.
Absolutely. Valanciunas, backdoor pass to Sarr, who throws it down. Anunoby caught sleeping. Just a little backdoor cheese there for the rookie. Brunson brings it up. He'll fire it ahead to Towns, who finds Hart. Hart tries to get it to Brunson. Ball's batted away. He'll have to go into the backcourt to get it. Comes off the screen from Towns. Lines up a three. Off the mark, no good. Knicks 0-3 from downtown to start. Koulibaly will handle here. Swinging around to Kuzma. Kuzma, right wing three. Off the mark, no good. They are laying bricks both sides at MSG. Brunson, into the lane. Euro. See, that's a play where Brunson's not used to that, but Coop, he drives into a contested paint. He gets fouled, but Towns is camped out wide open at the top of the key, the above the break area. He's a 40+% guy from there. And that'll come with chemistry. They'll learn to know where each other are, but I want to see less of Brunson driving into contested paints this year, just because the Knicks will have four guys around him that can knock it down.
Brunson's gravity will draw 2 to 3 guys, especially when he drives into the paint. Someone will be open on the perimeter. He's just got to find that open guy and let that open guy knock down threes.
This Brunson's first free throw is good. What up, CPJ?
CPJ!
My man CPJ, what up? Shout out to everybody in the building. Already 3,300 people have tuned in. Knicks up to a 5-2 lead. Brunson at the line, made the first. Second one is up and in. 2-2 from the stripe. As we got Gleyber Torres in a full count here. Man on first. 2 outs. Just poke it into right center here, Gleyber. Jordan Poole will bring it up. Bridges on his case. Crossover, step back. Kind of had Bridges moving a little bit as Gleyber, right line shot. Oh, and was that fair? It is. Oh, they're going to call a foul. I thought that was fair.
Oh, I thought it was too.
As Karl Anthony Towns on the fast break loses it, recovered by Bridges, and he'll lay it up and in. CPJ, why can't you watch the game, big dog? Coop, I think that hit the white.
It touched the white.
If that hit the white, what happens?
I have no idea. I don't think it's reviewable.
That hit the white. That was a runner scoring.
The Yankees just got jobbed.
Cabrera was rounding third.
So here's what's going to happen. So it'll be runners on second and third probably.
Count as a ground rule double maybe?
Yeah. I mean, they would have scored.
Absolutely. Cabrera was rounding third before the ball was even thrown in. As the Knicks miss a bucket, Washington misses a bucket. It's going to be rebounded by Towns. Towns throws it up to Hart. Hart's going to drive into the paint, kick it out to Towns. Towns from dead on. Foot was on the line. He'll miss that one. 3 long shots for Towns so far. All of them no good. Jordan Poole, he'll drive into the lane. Kicks it out to Valanciunas. His foul line jumper, good. Not on league pass. It's on league pass for us. Maybe we just different. 8-4. 8 minutes, 15 seconds left. Brunson working, swinging around to Hart. Hart now to Bridges. Bridges, one-on-one versus Poole. He'll work out, back to the basket. Kick it out to Hart. And now we're going to get, I believe, a 3 seconds in the key on Washington.
I mean, this is a fair ball.
Clear as day. And I don't understand how the ump doesn't see it. He's right
5 feet
frickin'
in
there.
front of it.
Cabrera scores easily there.
Yep.
Yankees got screwed. I mean, that's fair.
Yep.
That hit the white. Towns touched the white, dead. Karl Anthony Towns will knock down the first free throw after the defensive 3 seconds on Washington. Should be 1-0 man on second, Joe. Gleyber was going to second. Anunoby will throw it in. He'll find Hart, who swings to Brunson. Brunson at the logo, gets a screen, pushes downhill, right side into the lane, contested jumper up and in. Man, Jalen Brunson is crafty, man. Special player.
Mars, our Rangers making their season debut tonight as well.
Is Igor holding out?
He's playing.
Cool.
No holdout.
Unbelievable. Valanciunas guarded by Cat. Works his way. That's great defense by Big Cat. A missed shot, though. Rebound by Sarr. Now Hart Dives in for the board, and he'll push the break. It's 3-on-3. Hart's going to go all the way. He'll kick it out. Anunoby open three. No good. Come on, OG. Got to lay not as they. So they called it a foul ball under review, and then Glaber pops out to the warning track. That ball was clearly on the line.
Yep.
Yankees just got screwed, man. Jordan Poole's going to drive. Ball stolen by Anunoby. He's on the deck. He'll give it to Towns. Towns up to Hart. Hart pushing the pace. He'll find Brunson. Now Brunson will slow it down. He'll work one-on-one for three. Good! Jalen Brunson's in his Duffy early. Knicks up by 10. Knicks are making easy work of Washington. The Knicks are also showing physical defense.
Oh, yeah.
Another steal. Bridges on the break, and he'll throw it down. Knicks up by 12. Washington may need a timeout. What happened in the Yankees game? What the hell just happened?
They got effed. They absolutely got effed.
Yankees just got screwed, man. Good defensive intensity by the Knicks so far. Can't buy a bucket from long range, but they're getting out and running. Brunson's now heating up from downtown, but I like what I'm seeing. I also like what I'm seeing when I open up the app Prize Picks, and you should do the same by going to this link. If you love daily fantasy sports, Prize Picks is the app for you. It's prizepicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS. And once you insert a $5 lineup, they're going to give you $50 for free. So download the app and use that promo code CLNS and turn $5 into $55. And the lineup we roll with for tonight, we went with the more on the points. Actually, this is our NFL lineup. Let's ride.
My bad.
Jordan Mason, we're going more on the rushing yards this week. Geno Smith, we're going less on the passing yards. And Brock Purdy, give me the less as well. You could do football. You could do baseball, basketball, college sports, and so much more. It's prizepicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS. And they'll give you $50 for free when you play a $5 lineup. I know it's the Wizards, and I know it's preseason, but the length and the defense, I feel like, is very apparent for this Hoops team.
Bridges and Anunoby out there just take up so much space on the defensive end. It's really fun to watch.
It's almost like that their height makes you a really big team when you have two wings that have 7-foot wingspans and are both 6'6" and 6'7".
That's interesting.
And then you got a big fella in Karl Anthony Towns, the 7-foot wingspan behind him. And you got a crazy Josh Hart running off ball. Levi's the best, as Jericho Sims, MVP
Yes.
Marsh. Exactly. Exactly, brother. When the shots don't fall, the defense never stops.
Defense travels.
Defense travels. I cannot believe the Yankees just got screwed like that. Also, like, can we get better cameras? In the NFL, you can see when the turf pellets fly up. Why can't we have better cameras to figure out if that was on the line or not?
Well,
also, it should just be computerized.
Correct. Hawkeye technology.
It should be what tennis courts are.
Correct.
What a joke.
They are in Kansas City, so they probably don't have that technology yet.
Unbelievable.
Shout out Tyler Jones.
We're 24 subs away from our goal of 54,000 subs. If you could, subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications. We're going to be here all year long. Best place on YouTube to watch all 82 Knicks games. Lord Buddy Bear says, but Marshall, if we don't get 4 or 5 more Nova players, we can't win the Stanley Cup. Exactly. Starters remain on the floor here for the Knicks. Some substitutions for Washington as Kyle Kuzma works out that pick and roll. He'll fire it out to Sarr, who lines up a 3. I didn't know Sarr was a guy that's going to let it fly like that, but he does there. Brunson, he'll handle the point responsibilities. He'll swing it around. Bridges will line up a 3 off the left wing. That's no good. Here comes Washington. Kuzma pushing the pace, stopped by Bridges. He'll now swing to Sarr. They'll run a little two-man action. Kuzma, cross-court pass to Kispert. He'll try for 3. That's no good. Rebound by Bridges. Here come the Knicks. Josh Hart bringing the ball up into the corner. Anunoby, he'll rip through. Now work out one-on-one versus Kispert. Try to take a baseline. That's going to be deflected out of bounds, and that's where the Knicks will throw it in from. Could a guy like Kispert be on the move this year?
I think anybody on this team not named Alex Sarr and probably Bilal Coulibaly are definite trade candidates. Valanciunas for sure. Kispert, maybe even Kuz.
I could see it. Brunson throws it in, finds Bridges. Bridges drives, right-hand floater, no good. Rebound by Kuzma. He'll bring it up middle of the floor. He'll kick it in the corner. Open Kispert. Close out by Bridges. Force him to relocate. Still knocks it down. 16-7 with 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Brunson now going to bring it up. He'll work on that far left side. Jordan Poole extending the defense well beyond the arc. Brunson to Bridges. Swings it to Hart. Hart dribble and handoff denied. Now they'll work with Towns. Towns back to the basket. Rip through. Floater. Shot short. No good. Towns off the mark here early. I think he's 0-4 from the field. Kuzma gets downhill. Kicks it out. Jordan Poole, guarded by Bridges. Great defense by Bridges. He's all over Poole. He'll have to kick it out. Now Kispert will drive. He'll work out on Brunson. Good defense. Series of pump fakes and a better offensive move there by Kispert. Venetia, I don't even know what that says, wants over 51.5 points in the first quarter. That's not going to happen. They have 25 points with 5 minutes to go. Brunson to Bridges, right wing, gets a screen from Towns. Bridges working downhill, has the ball batted away, now recollects, and now they'll work out. Towns, one-on-one versus Kuzma. Hook shot, no good. Towns is off the mark here. He's 0-5 from the field. Jordan Poole, transition three, that's no good. Towns will pull on the board. He'll kick it up to Bridges. Looking to play with some pace. Bridges, pull up three, left wing, no good. They cannot buy a bucket from deep outside of Brunson. Poole to a cutting Kispert. This game is sloppy. That rolls out of bounds, and they're going to say it's... Now they're going to re-talk about it. They initially said off the Wizards. Now they're going to talk about it and just figure out whose ball it is. As that's off Kispert. Then it's off Bridges. Then it's off... I didn't know if that touched Kispert. They're going to need another angle to decide there.
4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first.
That's right. Hit that sub button and subscribe and turn the likes on. Let's go. Cameron Payne checking in for the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson will sit down.
How do you feel about Payne this year?
I like him as a veteran point guard. We'll back up off the bench, play 10 minutes. I like it. Bridges, he'll work. Swinging it out to Anunoby. Rip through and drive for Anunoby, and that's going to be a jump ball. Good defense by... Number 18, I think that's their rookie.
Who is that?
Because I think they had 2 first-round picks. I don't know who that is.
I'll do some research.
I'm going to be honest. I ain't going to act like I know the 19th man on the Wizards. As Kamani Lewis, $10 super chat. Shout out to Kamani. Says, Marsh, we made it, bro. It was a long off season, but we're here. An eventful off season. I didn't expect it to this degree, but they did. Towns, one-on-one in the post. Fall away, Jay, no good. I think he's 0-7 from the deck.
He has not been good.
Kispert, drive, kick. That's going to be an open three for Washington, and that's bottoms. It was once a 13-point game. Lead's now cut to 4. Campaign, pick and roll with Towns. That's going to be a turnover. Bad pass by Campaign. 4-man break for Washington. That's no good. Shot rebounded, though, by the Wizards, and it's up and in. I think that's for Rashawn Holmes. And we got a 2-point ball game. It's a brick party tomorrow. It is. And Thibodeau has seen enough. He wants a timeout. I liked the defensive intensity the first 4, 5, 6 minutes of the game, but the Knicks just have not been able to buy a bucket whatsoever.
Can't make a shot to save their lives. I think it's at least a 10-0 run here.
Yeah. Because I think it was 16-3 or 16-4.
Yep. It's preseason.
It's preseason. None to get your panties in a wad about. Towns does look rough, though. 0-6. And, these aren't tough shots he's taking, which is why I'm not worried about these. These are shots that he has consistently made throughout his career. Open threes, fall away out of the post. He had a little hook shot he missed a push shot. He'll be all right. As Juan Soto, he's shaking the rust off, John Pettit. Shaking the rust off. Michael Vasquez would up and 100% agree. Prayers out to anyone or their family in Florida. Prayers and thoughts and wishes to y'all, man. It's heartbreaking what is happening there. So we got a 0-0 nothing game here in the Yankees and Royals game 3 of the ALDS. Juan Soto at the dish here. How about a little solo jack for Soto? Someone in the bleachers here, Soto. Let's go. Bucks number 1 says Cat is going to get clamped by Giannis. Soto watches another one go by. That's a ball of 2-0 count there. Do you think Cat's nervous?
Maybe for a little bit for the first preseason game.
New Jersey kid. I think he looks short on every shot. And there could be a multitude of reasons as why that is, but I bet he's feeling a little nerves. Soto, 3-0 at the dish. He's just going to watch this one go by right down the middle. 3-1. Are you green light on 3-0 for the Stars?
If you're Juan Soto, yes.
Juan Soto, yeah, I agree. Here comes the pitch. 3-1. Soto. And watch that one outside the plate. Soto will start the inning with a walk. Judge will come to the dish with a man on first, no outs. If there was ever a time, Coop, where Judge could flip the script,
it's right here, man.
It's here. That's the awesome thing about baseball. It takes one swing to rewrite a whole series for you.
Earn your pinstripes.
Earn your stripes right here.
Has he earned his stripes as a Yankee?
No, because you earn your stripes in the playoffs.
Correct.
Judge, he'll watch the first one go by, low and away, outside, no good. Ball 1. As Bridges will throw it into Payne. Knicks make a couple of substitutions. It's Payne, Bridges, Hart, Achiuwa, and Landry Shamet on the floor. Payne swinging it around. Bridges now has it back to Hart. Hart, top of the key, pick and roll with Achiuwa. Nice little skip pass. Achiuwa couldn't handle. Turnover. Washington looking to push. He'll get downhill and go all the way. Lays it up and in. That's lazy defense by the New York Knicks. Judge sees another pitch out of the zone. 2-1 count. Hart will bring it up, crosses midcourt. Ball pressure extended here by Washington. Now Payne will come off 2 screens. Into the lane. 17-footer off the front rim, no good. New York cannot buy a bucket. Aaron Judge puts a good swing into that one. That might all the way to the track. No good.
No good.
No good. Aaron Judge, he's barreled up 2 pitches tonight, but have been right to the defense. Payne, pick and roll with Achiuwa. Gets back to the middle of the floor. Kicks it to Hart. Hart, hand off to Shamet for 3. In and out. That one was halfway down. Kispert now bringing it up for Washington. He'll get the screen. Leaves the defender in the dust. Nice adjustment in air. And now the Knicks are down by 2, 18-16. As that 3 is up and in. I believe that was Cameron Payne. Lines it up. Nice. Payne's a scorer, man. He can shoot. Had some nice buckets for Philly in the playoffs against the Knicks. And they're going to need, yes, sir, campaign.
Hey, have a good trip.
You too, bro. They're going to need Payne to create some good quality looks when Brunson sits down. Brightest future, what up, man?
Was he a guaranteed contract?
Yes.
Nice. He's a vet, man. He's been around since the OKC days with Westbrook and Durant. He's been around for a minute.
He was on that Suns team that went to the finals with Bridges. NYG all day. What's up, dog? He says, Knicks good right now? They started the game really good. Last 5 minutes have been kind of wishy-washy.
A guy I've always liked as well, Marsh. I like Landry Shamet.
He could shoot it. I like having shooters off the bench. Backcourt scoring maybe could be considered an issue on this team. I think Deuce is going to step into that role and prove that he can be a legit 6-man in the NBA. I would actually like for Deuce to start and Josh Hart come off the bench, but I don't think that's going to happen. Stanton. That might be a Stantonian blast. Oh, it hits the bottom of the wall. We got a man moving. That's a double for Stanton, and Juan Soto is going to score from first. Yankees paint the board first. We got a 1-0 lead. Let's go, Yankees. Giancarlo Stanton showing up in October.
They call him Mike.
That would have been a nuke at Yankee Stadium. Man, the Yankees have put some good swings together tonight. That one hit the wall. If Judge isn't going to hit, you're going to need someone else to step up. Stanton does that. Good to see Soto get on his horse, scores from first. And the Yankees take a 1-0 lead. As Jazz Chisholm will walk to the plate now, man on second. Campaign, Bridges, Achiuwa, Jericho Sims, and now Shaman are the 5 on the floor. Bridges up top, gets a screen from Sims, picks his dribble up, and now he'll give it to Payne. 7 on the shot clock. Payne and Jericho, a little two-man game. Sims hands it off to Bridges. Bridges is going to have to let it fly. He'll swing to Shamet. Shamet gets the shot off. He'll miss the 14-footer. So this is kind of what I expected, that Bridges is the offensive engine with the bench unit. And we're going to see if Bridges can handle that responsibility, as Alex Sarr just got too deep there and an easy little reverse hook shot there to put the Wiz back up by 1.
Jericho and Achiuwa out there same time?
Yeah, I don't love that. Bridges finds a off-ball moving Shamet, and Shamet gets his shot blocked. Who is that 18 kid?
That is their rookie, Kaishan George.
I've liked the way he's played today.
Me too.
As Jericho, good contest at the rim, forced the miss. That's going to be Knicks ball coming the other way. Achiuwa on the deck, puts his shoulder into Alex Sarr, and that's going to be a foul on Sarr on the floor. Knicks will have it on the baseline.
Am I tripping, or is that a number change for Jericho?
Jericho, number change. He's rocking 20 this year.
That's what he wore in Texas.
Yeah, it was. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's changed his number after the first 3 years of his NBA career. He was 45. Now he's rocking H2O.
Tyler Kolek in the game.
My man Tyler Kolek, Mr. Big East.
He's familiar with this building.
Had some big-time moments in this building. Had a good first preseason game. 11 points, 3 of 5 from the field. Bridges will sit down, so it's a lineup filled with backups now. Kolek, Payne, Shamet, Sims, and Achiuwa. Payne has it up top, gets a screen from Sims, works his way into the paint. He finds Kolek in the corner. He'll drive. He'll now find an open Shamet for 3, other corner. That's no good. Rebound controlled by Washington.
Like the ball movement there.
Got a lot of creators on the floor with Payne and Kolek. I don't love that duo, but you're going to see a lot of guys driving and kicking with this lineup. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Shot clock turned off. It'll be Campaign up top. They're now going to give it to Kispert. Kispert, deep 3. That's going to be, does not count. They're going to call a foul before. 3 seconds.
A lot of young kids on this Wizards team. Bub Carrington also in.
Bub. Love that. 5.7 seconds left in the first. They'll throw it in from half court. Sarr has it. Dribble handoff. Is this Bub? Mm-hmm. Carrington, a little 1-2 into the lane. Nice floater, and he'll beat the buzzer. Jericho Sims hit the deck in an awkward fashion. Hopefully he's all right. The Knicks lose the first quarter, 22-19, after being up 16-4.
Go ahead and grade the Knicks' performance so far in the live chat. A, B, C, D, or F. It is the preseason, so keep that in mind.
Yeah. For me, it's always process over results.
For sure.
I thought the first 5 minutes was awesome.
Yep.
You were just missing open shots. You get to January, you're going to knock down those shots. I thought the defense flexed their muscles and gave you a little preview of what they could be. We saw the length of Bridges on display. We saw Anunoby showing what he could do. Josh Hart, he was out running and gunning when he couldn't transition. Give it a C. Give it a C. Give it a C. Eric says Knicks still need a center. Donkey says first 6 minutes A, last 6 minutes D. I agree. Matthew says, yeah, I agree. We're going to be better with Mitch at the 5, in my opinion. Towns at the 4. July 4 Life gives it a C. Kid Lamar laughing says Knicks need center. Y'all really think they need a starting center, huh?
Jamal Crawford in the building.
You're paying a starting center $60 million. You're not going to get another starting center. McQuell Wells says, I'm not pleased at the moment. Oh, take a chill pill. Take a chill pill. Tycoon, those young Wizards look impressive. Yeah, AJ's right. You just need to make open shots. Like, you make your open shots, you're cooking them. You just missed open shots. It is okay.
It's a make or miss league.
It's a make or miss league. Joe Curry says trade Hart for a center. And that is where we just stopped giving attention. Did we forget Josh Hart was like a top 10 player in the playoffs last year? He was so good, man.
He was great.
Average
And he was hurt. He was playing hurt. 48 minutes a night.
16, 12, and 7. Levi's the best says Moses Brown. Thoughts? I don't think he makes the team, but I do like him as a G League old stash.
Moses Brown, the center?
Yeah.
He's on the Knicks?
Exhibit 10.
Mavs legend.
They signed Boo Booey to an Exhibit 10, cut him 2 days later, then signed Moses Brown. As George, Keyshawn George, that's his name, right?
Keyshawn, yes. I believe that's his name, yeah.
Why am I mixing him up with the guy from Baylor that plays with the...
That's Keontae George.
Keontae George,
yes.
Okay. 5 on the floor for the Knicks is Payne, Shamet, Kolek, Precious Achiuwa, and Ariel Huckporty. As Landry Shamet's 3 goes halfway down and it pops out.
Took Ihart's number.
Yeah, he's rocking the double 5.
Ihart's once a Knick, always a Knick for sure.
But it is F him because he's not a Knick. And I feel like you can love him and appreciate him for what he did. But let's not forget he played here for 2 years. They never got out of the second round. Let's not act like he deserves a statue outside of MSG. Because I'm getting kind of sick of that shit.
Are people saying that?
Talking about he gets a standing ovation when he comes back.
Okay.
And sure, he does. But, like, people are like, if you boo Isaiah Hartenstein, you're not a real fan. He chose them over us. Fuck him for all I give a shit. He chose to live in bumblefuck OKC over playing for the New York Knicks to go win a championship.
All for a bag.
For all I care, I don't give a shit about Isaiah Hartenstein anymore. He's not a Knick, and I want to beat his ass.
Didn't mean to bring up old wounds. My bad.
Triggered me. Kolek up top will pick and roll with Huckporty. Spinning into the lane, trying to buy some space. He'll kick it out to Payne. Payne now has it. They'll run the same action with Huckporty. Payne all the way in the paint, kicks it out to Kolek. It's just the same thing. Drive and kick, drive and kick. That's going to be a 3 for Campaign up and in.
Ihart's not in the same category as Saquon, is he?
No. But, like, I'm just, as the Knicks are in transition after a steal,
Ooh.
Tyler Kolek, a little 3-man break. Love that. Payne to Achiuwa to Kolek off the glass and in. Knicks are out running and gunning. I don't know. Everyone's just like, man, I don't blame him at all. We're the New York Knicks or the Oklahoma City Thunder. Have fun living in tornado land. Landry Shamet brings it up. Kolek, deep 3. Off the iron, no good. It's going to be rebounded by George. He'll bring it up. He'll throw it to the baseline. That'll be a turnover.
That's good stuff.
I mean, are we all not pissed off that he left? Like, hey, thanks for everything you did, but you know what? You chose them over us. You're the enemy, so I want to beat you. That's all I'm talking about. That's all I feel. I don't know.
I don't think you're in the wrong.
Michael Purnell says, Marshall, don't know if anyone brought it up, but New York fans have the rare triple header tonight. Yankees, Rangers, Knicks, and Mets. We call that a quad. Oh, quad box. The Ghost Rider in the building. What up, man? Shout out to my guy. Is this season 3 for the Ghost Rider? It is, because it's season 3 of Watch Parties.
Also,
He's been here every year.
This is absolute facts.
If you don't want the real, don't. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know how to sugarcoat. I don't. I'm just saying who I am. As Achiuwa almost lined up a three there. He'll pull it down. Now him and Porty playing a little two-man game. Kolek has it. He'll get in the lane. A little show and go. What a dish by the rookie! Tyler Kolek's a magician out there. Look, I know Tom Thibodeau doesn't think he can guard, and I know Tom Thibodeau doesn't believe in playing rookies. But I don't know how long during the NBA season you can keep Kolek watching while campaign's out there. I like Payne. But man, I think Kolek's got a little bit of sauce in him that we don't really have. Kolek into the lane, hangs, fades, hits. Tyler Kolek heating up. Dude, he is just a professional hooper, man.
He's a hooper. What I think is going to end up happening is to start the season, Tibbs will end up playing Payne to start, and then right around Christmas, you'll see Kolek getting in there a little more.
And look, I like having a veteran point guard in Payne. He can run the ship when Brunson's out. But Kolek, man, did the Knicks do it again with a second-round Big East guard? People are talking. Shout to the Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider. That one looked like it hurt.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Patron's kind of rough. We might have to switch to the Don Repo. What y'all know about that Don Repo?
On the Brex?
Need to. I'm strictly Don Repo when I drink now. That's all I drink.
Really?
Yeah, we're off the Casamigos. I feel like there's too much
Don
added.
Rep?
Don Julio Reposado.
No Clase Azul for you?
If I got a couple bucks to spend.
All right.
If I got a couple bucks to spend, I'll hit the bell and I'm down with the Classic Club, whatever it is. But I'm a Don Repo guy. That's where I'm at these days. I'm also a daily fantasy sports guy, and I do that with our proud sponsor, Prize Picks. You should play. If you like money and you like sports, you're going to love Prize Picks. PrizePicks.com/CLNS, and use that promo code CLNS, and they're going to match your first $5 lineup with $50. So if you play a $5 lineup, they're going to give you $50 for free when you use the promo code CLNS. They've got football, they've got baseball, they've got basketball, they've got everything a real sports fan would want. And the lineup we went with tonight for the preseason action was the more on Brunson's points, more on Jordan Poole's points, and less on Alex Sarr's points. You can roll with my picks or fade my picks. Just do it at Prize Picks, prizepicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS. And they'll give you $50 once you use a $5 lineup. We got over 550 people in the building. Appreciate everybody for showing up. There's a lot of things you could have been watching tonight. You could have watched the Rangers. You could have been watching the Yanks. Could have been watching the Mets. And the fact you're here, man, that fires me up. If you could, hit the subscribe button. We're 17 subscribers away from our goal of 54,000. 54,000 is a major number. Let's go. Shout out to D Nice. $10 super chat. D Nice, you're a real one, my man. Thanks for being here. Always showing love. I'm going to the Patron zone for my guy D Nice. How we feeling, D Nice, about the team? Be honest with me. Be honest with me. Cheers. E.S. Greeny, what up? New Lord says Kolek and Huck Porty. Fire. Kolek's a little ball game, a little ball fake. The kid's crafty, man.
Tyler Kolek.
That guy makes me feel nicey. As Kispert's going to line up a three, and they're going to wave that off. I think there was some sort of violation there or an offensive foul. Knicks up by 5. Started the game really well. Second half of the first quarter was a little bit of a slow, painful grind. But now they're heating up. It's Payne. It's Kolek. It is Shamet with Huck Porty and Achiuwa. Payne has it on the left wing, 10 on the shot clock. He'll throw it into the corner. Shamet has it batted away by Kispert. Ball will stay with the Knicks. They'll throw it in from that left corner with 7 on the shot clock. .804 left to go. Shamet will throw it in. He'll find Huck Porty. Still 5 on the shot clock. Ball in the hand of Payne. Payne's going to drive. His layup's blocked out of bounds. It'll go through the baseline. The Knicks will remain with possession. They have 1.2 to get a shot off. Shout out to my man Tony. As Campaign throws it in. Shamet corner 3. No good. Rebound by Washington. Here they come. Tony, my man. What's up, Brody? How you doing, brother? How you doing? Jordan Poole drives, kicks it out. Bub Carrington yanks a pull-up 3. That's no good. That's an ugly miss. Achiuwa on the board. He'll give it to Payne. Payne pushing it up the right side, a little hezzy. Now he'll be guarded one-on-one by Kuzma. Got him on skates. Payne looking to create. Drives to the baseline. Throws it out now to Shamet. Shamet to Achiuwa. Achiuwa tunes the corner. Layup up. No good. Put back stuff. Aerial hook. Porty. Two-hand slam. The big fella making plays. Is that Marvin Bagley?
It is.
They've got a crew of characters in Washington, man. Bagley to Kispert. Kispert drives, pump fake, step through, shot no good, rebound by Huck Porty. I'm a little impressed by the Huckster.
Me too.
I like the Huckster a little bit. I know you guys have been telling me that he's the answer all off season. Achiuwa for 3. Love the confidence. That's no good, though.
Has James Najee, is he with the Knicks?
No.
He's over in Europe?
I don't know, to be honest with you.
No one knows.
Nobody knows. I think he's recovering from a broken back. Jordan Poole, step back 3, good. Yankees threatening to make a little move right here.
Leadoff single?
A Volpe leadoff single, as the Knicks will call a timeout with 8 minutes to go, up 7. Up 4. I can't read. Shot to D. Nice. Says, love Kolek. I'm sad we lost Big Ragu. Who are you more upset about losing, chat? Randall or DiVincenzo? Type 0 for DiVincenzo, 30 for Randall. Who are you more upset about losing? As the Yankees coop, 2 on, no out. This is the time to blow it open.
No time like the present here. Seth Lugo, little pressure.
D Nice says I'm about 2 minutes behind. Yeah, we are streaming the game. We're not on the local network. But we are caught all the way up. We are caught all the way up. Are you saying I'm 2 minutes behind on the Yankee game or on the Frank M. Serrano is in the building.
Frank!
He says, hey, Marshall Green and Coop. Knicks are back. Yes, they are, Frank. The Knicks, they are back. They are freaking back.
Frank, we've missed you, man.
Frank, man, how was your summer, brother? How was your summer? Yeah, New Lord. Cat hasn't made a shot tonight. I know. I think you're stressing it, though, because you keep on letting me know, like I'm not watching the game.
Mets are up 4-1. Runners on the corners. 2 outs for the Phils.
As Verdugo lays a bunt down, moves the runners over. We got men on second and third with 1 out. Dugo, perfectly placed bunt down the first base line. A little small ball here from the Yanks. That's not an Aaron Boone special. I like it. I like it a lot.
Makes me feel nicey.
Makes me feel nicey. We got the Jersey Shore at the Knicks preseason game. Here we go. Glaber at the dish. I watched the first one. Paint the corner. I got a strike called. Knicks game is out at a timeout. Great summer, Frank. Agreed. It was a great summer. Great summer. As the Royals are up and active in the pen. Lugo up to 74 pitches thrown thus far. He'll lie into this one, and that one's going to be way inside. Glaber has to avoid it. 1-1 count.
Where's Jazz? Is Jazz playing?
Yeah. He's playing third, and I think he's batting 6th.
Okay.
Glaber, 1-1 count. Almost hit again. Now it's a 2-1 count. Lean into that. Do you like your players to lean into the pitch? Because I want them to.
They're calling it now, though, if you go too far over the plate.
Oh, really?
Yep. They'll call it a strike.
Knicks make some substitutions. It's Brunson, Cat, Achiuwa, Bridges, and Anunoby. Bridges, corner three, no good. The Knicks are ice cold from downtown. So we're getting a double big lineup here with Achiuwa and Cat on the floor. Tibbs looking to run a little data point here. There's Jordan Poole, baseline jumper, no good. Rebound controlled by Brunson. Brunson will bring it up the left side. Guarded by Sarr. Now will be guarded one-on-one. I can't tell what that is. I think it's cool. Bale. Him and Counts play catch. Beautiful play. Brunson to Towns. Brunson follows the pass. Towns hands it off. Brunson off the glass and in. Little two-man game up there, right there. I love that.
The Mets are to the NLCS.
The Mets advanced. Wow. We got bases loaded. One out with Juan Soto, number 22.
Juan Soto.
At the dish.
Number 22.
Coop, a Juan Soto salami here would make me excited. It would make me feel nicey.
That would be great. He'd earn his stripes here.
Yeah. Brunson at the line as Soto's at the dish. Soto watches the first one go by, well out of the zone. 1-0 count. In game one, the Yankees walked a couple of runs in. I wouldn't mind that happening here. As Josh Hart will check in for Achiuwa, starting five, back in the game. Soto watches the pitch low, 2-0 count. Brunson, second free throw, no good. Rebound by Valanciunas. Kuzma will bring it up. He'll get it to Poole. Soto at the dish, 2-0 count. And he'll roll this one over and it'll go foul. 2-1 count. Deep three from Valanciunas, no good. Offensive rebound kept alive by Washington. Poole's right wing three, no good. Hart will pull that board in. He'll push the pace. Hart bringing it up, finds a cutting Anunoby. He's deep on the block. He missed an open Cat. He'll look to work. He finds Brunson underneath. And then he'll bring it out. Cat, open three. He'll launch short of air ball. Karl Anthony Towns has been having a rough night. Soto got out of the way of that one. That one almost hit him. Poole finds Sarr. Sarr, deep two. No good. Rebound by Cat. Let's lock into this right here. 3-1 count for Soto.
Green light.
Absolutely. Soto swings and he lays into this one. That's at minimum going to score one. And it's going to be a fly out to center.
That's okay.
We'll take it. Volpe will score from third. And the Yankees go up 2-0. Brunson will bring it up the left side. He'll get a screen from Bridges. Now a screen from Cat. Wide open three. Brunson automatic. Brunson, the only one that's found the range from three. Poole off the screen from Chunas. Into the lane, kicks it out. Koulibaly will try a corner three. That's no good. Nothing but air. Rebound by Bridges. Here comes the Knicks. Brunson ahead of the pack. He'll try again. No good. Koulibaly will control for the Wiz. He'll drive on Hart. Has a little bit of a step. Off the glass, no good. Rebound by Anunoby. Anunoby up to Hart. It's a 3-on-2 break. Hart to Brunson. Brunson reverse layup. Blocked out of bounds. Good play there by the rookie Alex Sarr. Knicks will stick with the rock as they'll throw it in from underneath. 2-0. Yankees up. 2 on. Runners at the corner. 2 outs. The MVP, Aaron Judge, at the dish. He's batting 140 in the postseason since 2022. Judge, he'll line this one out of play. As Brunson, hey, downhill, lays it up and in. Brunson's cooking. As Towns, fouling Jordan Poole and 1. Judge at the dish. He'll watch that one go by out of the zone. Cat is showing Randall-level stubbornness because he's taking and missing open threes. It's the preseason, ladies and gentlemen. What up, Kenya? As Judge is going to fly out to center. What I will say is, and I shouldn't have to do this for a guy that is putting together a Hall of Fame regular season career, Coop, But it's nice to have him not strike out once tonight. 3 balls in play, just unfortunately 3 outs.
Yeah, he's hit it hard tonight. You just hopefully find a gap next time within his 4th AB.
Hart drives, kicks it out to Anunoby. He'll try a step back 8-footer. Good. That's a move that Anunoby really flexed in the playoffs, and the Knicks are going to need that to be something that becomes a little bit more consistent this year. Anunoby's going to look to score off the deck, As Anunoby pokes that one out of bounds, showing the length and defensive instincts, it'll be Wizards ball. Miles McBride is not injured. He is just sick, and he's not playing tonight. As Jordan Poole will throw it into Sarr. He'll get it right back. Now Sarr rolls. He'll throw it into the corner. Koulibaly will try a 3 over Anunoby. That's no good. Rebound by Sarr. Now stolen away by Towns. And then Towns has it knocked away, and it'll be out of bounds off Towns. It'll be the Washington Wizards ball underneath. Yep, Towns can't buy a bucket. Towns can't buy a bucket.
Will he get booed off the court?
Probably. That's going to be a Kuzma 3. Good. He cuts the lead from 11-8. We're 2:30 left to go in the first half. Brunson gets a screen. He'll use it from Towns. Finds Anunoby in the corner for 3. That's no good. Towns with the board. Towns is fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Karl Anthony Towns with an offensive board. He goes up with it. Unable to connect, but he was hacked. He'll try 2 from the line.
Big V trying to kill Cat in a preseason game?
I'm saying, man. Danny McGrath, what up, brother? Karl Towns at the line. First free throw is good. We got 630 people watching. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. We are 14 subscribers away from 54,000. I think we can get there tonight. If you love the Knicks and you want watch parties every game, subscribe to the channel. Cat, offensive board, got fouled. First free throw, good. Second free throw, good. Lindor grand slam was crazy. They went wild at Citi Field. .217 left to go in the half. Cat. Set a block. Cat playing big last couple possessions. That baseline J by Kuzma's no good. Board by Towns. Brunson will bring it up the right side. Gets a screen from Hart. He'll work out one-on-one versus the rookie Alex Sarr. Now hand off to Towns. Towns had the open 3. Didn't take it. He hasn't hit from there yet. Now he'll work off the bounce. He'll now back down Alex Sarr. Gets that left-hand hook up and in. Serper with a big-time move to get a bucket to fall. Then a steal. Baseline J, no good by Bridges. Jordan Poole has it up top. He'll swing it to Sarr. Sarr will try a 3. That's good. Right wing 3 for Alex Sarr, the rookie.
Smooth jumper from him.
1:30 left to go in the half. Josh Hart bringing it up, met by Kuzma. And they'll work Brunson off ball, and now he'll have it. Guarded by Koulibaly. Comes off a screen. Now another screen. He's got Kuzma on him. Now he'll work with Towns. 2-man game. Brunson into the lane. They're going to call an offensive foul on Karl Anthony Towns. CPJ says, Marsh, what do you think about Towns in this game? I'm unable to watch. It's not on League Pass. Karl Anthony Towns is having a bad game, and he's having a bad game just because he's missing shots. He's not taking bad shots. He's not playing out of the flow of the game. He's just missing shots, CPJ, that he normally makes. I'm not worried about it at all. It is the second game of the preseason. It is October 9th. As Bridges, underneath the basket, is fouled. I'll go to the line. So, I don't know, Coop. He just hasn't made his shots. That's all it is.
He's getting good looks. I mean, I would not be concerned at all. The shots just aren't falling. As long as the process is looking good, which it is, no cause for concern whatsoever.
100% agree.
I imagine the starters won't play in the second half. Do we know that for sure?
Oh,
this is game 2, so maybe they will.
I don't think they played in the second half in game 1.
Okay.
Bridges nets the first free throw. New Orleans says Cat looks out of shape. I haven't got that vibe at all. Bridges nets both free throws. Knicks up 11 with 66 seconds to go in the half. Bilal Coulibaly up top, swinging it around to Sarr as Volpe throws this one away. Now Anunoby on the break. His shot blocked. Towns there to clean it up and in off the glass. Knicks up by 13. 50 seconds to go. Jordan Poole, pick and roll, pull up for 3, in and out, no good. Put back, no good. Offensive board, no good. Now it's Brunson, Hart, and Bridges on the break. Brunson drops off to Hart. Hart, way too clunky. Brunson should have just shot that ball.
That was a 3-on-2. Yeah, Brunson probably should have just gone all the way there.
Yeah. Matthew Smithson says, how good is the look if you miss it 9 times in a row? I don't think for a guy like Towns, who is one of the best shooters of all time, I'm going to determine the make or the miss, making it a good or bad shot. See, I'm process over results. As Sarr drives, blocked by Hart. 10 seconds left in the half. Knicks are on the break. Bridges, Euro, into the lane. Nice finish by Mikal Bridges. As Bridges almost pokes it away. Poole is barely going to get the shot off. And they call it travel. Call it travel. So to answer your thought, there's a way to play bad better. What I would say is I'm not going to have the result dictate my thought on a basketball play. I am always process over results. And I believe the process of the way that Karl Anthony Towns is playing today is perfectly fine. And if you give me 5 open threes in the first half every game with Karl Anthony Towns, I would sign up for that right now. Because he's going to make 2 of 5. He's a 40% career three-point guy. It's October 9th. I'm not worried about Karl Anthony Towns at all, but I understand why anyone would overreact. You just traded a lot to go get him. But I think that we should all remember what day it is, what game it is, and that he's just missing shots.
It is October 9th.
Yeah. Martin says, when will Cat arrive? I don't know, man. I don't know.
As long as it's on October 22nd?
Yep. I think we'll be all right. I just want all the same people that are complaining now to stay on that side when he lights up the Celtics opening night. We are at the half. Knicks played a great second quarter. I thought. Saw Kolek flash. There's Clark Schmidt on the throw it. That's going to be out of the zone. 2-2 count. 1 man on. 2 outs here for Kansas City. Would love to get out of this one with no runs allowed. Doug Fresh says a lot, but we will be great. Isaiah says, I'm ordering my Jalen Brunson jersey tomorrow. So excited. Let's ride. Yeah, Karl, he hasn't even been on this team for, has it been a week? It's been like 13 days. Hasn't even been 2 weeks. I think we're okay. Derby says if this was the Pacers, they would also have 39 points. Alex, see what up, man? Marcus Miller says the defense is suffocating. Yeah, I thought the defense flexed their muscles. At least the starting unit did. As that is a base knock for Kansas City, and that's going to knock in a run. He scores from first, and it's a 2-1 game now. 2-1 game. Boston's going down, Kenya. Boston is going down. James B says Cat is going to be fine, just reps and getting to his spots. He is affecting the game positively. He's got multiple offensive rebounds. He's gotten to the foul line twice, and he's cleaning up the offensive rebounds. The only thing you want him to do is make his shots. It's the only thing that he could do better tonight. CPJ says, I agree with Marsh. The people who are overreacting, not exactly. Stay there. Just stay on that side. Because I know this for a fact, CPJ, if Cat was making the shots tonight instead of missing them and played the exact same way, everybody would be loving it. So it's like if you're going to be game to game and judging results over process, it's going to be a long year for you. Michael Purnell, Rangers blowing out the Penguins. Let's ride. Is it game 1 of the season tonight?
Game 1, opening night.
Are they obviously on the road? What you want to do, Native, says, bro, after this year, they're going back to rebuild. 100% for sure. Okay.
Who's rebuilding? The Knicks?
Rebuild's over, brother. It's your team for the next 3 years. Hope you like it.
Knicks ain't rebuilding.
New Lord says, Marsh, you didn't stay on your side with Cat, you being a hypocrite. I literally said 2 days before the trade that I would trade Julius Randle for Karl Anthony Towns. What are you saying? I did a video this summer where the master plan for the New York Knicks was to trade for Karl Anthony Towns. What are you saying? I think you just want my attention. 7 boards, 2 assists. Just hasn't his shots. Just hasn't his shots. He's not hitting his shots. Is what it is at this point. That's all that it is. Bridges having a good game, though. 10 points for Bridges. 4 or 9 from the field. No one really outside of Brunson has been able to knock in a 3. But not worried about that because I don't feel like any of these threes have been forced. I feel like they've been open looks within the offense. And I think that they're going to fall. I think they're going to fall. I like what I saw from Kolek, though, early on.
Absolutely. He's a professional basketball player.
Yeah.
That's what he is. He knows how to win, knows how to play the right way. I think he's going to end up being this team's backup point guard down the stretch and into the postseason.
As the Royals tied the game up at 2, and the Yankees will go through a pitching change.
Oh, boy.
They are on their feet in Kansas City. Huck Porty gave you some nice minutes. Had a putback stuff.
More athletic than I thought.
He did look a little more nimble on his feet than I initially anticipated. I thought he moved well. Joe Curry says, you do realize we're playing the Wizards. You do realize that we're up 15 points at the half, right? Right?
In game 2 of the preseason.
With Cat playing horrible? I think we'll be all right, Joe. Matthew Smith says, I just like watching smooth. The Knicks have been super smooth. They just aren't making their shots. What's up? Nah, I'm good. Appreciate it. We're balling, says Joey. Derby says, I'm a witness. Marshall called the Cat trade way before it happened. Thank you, my friend. No Switch says, think of how well the bench unit defense will improve with Mitch anchoring the defense. I am not going to think about the New York Knicks with a healthy Mitchell Robinson until he's healthy because I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm kind of over Mitchell Robinson. I think he's immature. I don't think he takes care of his body, and I don't think he works hard enough to be a great player. I would trade Mitchell Robinson. That's what I would do. Get an adult in here. Not a guy that posts selfies on Snapchat all day, every day with hidden subliminal messages. We're too good to be dealing with that at this point. Guys played over 60 games one time in the last 4 years. 33 cents wants Juan Soto on the Mets. Justin says, Marshall, this is basketball. What in the hell is going on with my Yankees? Yeah, I mean, you're up 2-0 and you give up 2 runs this inning. No Switch says Mitch and a pick for Kessler. I don't think Mitchell Robinson has much trade value. Christopher, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Jay Liv says it's game 2 of the preseason, folks. If you don't know what it takes and till mid to late December for teams to gel. I don't know if everyone forgot, but the Knicks are up by 15. Like the score's right there. What are we upset about? It's a good thing that you're up 15. I don't care who you're playing when your highest paid player can't buy a bucket. I think we'll be okay. Ryan Harris says he's been hurt. That has nothing to do with being immature. Yeah, I don't think that they are a direct correlation, but I do think that Mitchell Robinson is immature. I don't know what's so hard about. Mr. Reelix says not because of Cat. LOL. Awesome. If we can win without Cat, if we can win by 15 points every single half without Karl Anthony Towns, we're gonna be a damn good team. Yeah, Yankees are pissing me off too, CPJ. And the Royals are threatening for more. 2-1 count here. 2 outs. Man on third. Holmes in the game.
Oh, boy.
And that's going to be out of the zone. 3-1 count coming up. We do have a little bit of a super chat menu for today's game. During the preseason and preseason only, whoever sends in the most $50 super chats, we're going to order you a Knicks jersey of your choice. If you want it to be Cat, you want it to be Brunson, you want it to be someone else, no problems there as the Yankees walk a runner on. And we got men at first and third with 2 outs. $10 super chats. We're doing Patron Zone. And next $50 super chat that comes in, I got a beer shotgun. Ooh. I need some juice. Happy to add shotgun for the next $50 super chat. Right now, our leader in the bank competition for most $50 super chats this month is, for the preseason, is Seal Pasito with 1. So, someone's hitting $100 super chat right now, they'd be in the lead. Sharon or Sharon? What do you think? Sharon? Sharon? I think that's Sharon. Sharon? Sharon says, hey, Marshall, the Knicks are up by 15. They are. Knicks are up 15. And you would think that heaven is falling because Karl Anthony Towns can't make a shot. My man Cody Glock says, why are the Knicks so good? I don't know. This chat thinks the Knicks stink because they're up 15 and Karl Anthony Towns is missing open shots. My man Cody Glock. What's good, Brody? Cody, I know you're a big Mitch fan. Is it over? Do they need to move on from Mitch? Do they let him come back healthy? Does he deserve that? Or do you got to move on and try to find someone else? I'm curious your take. I know you're a big Mitch fan. Jay Liv says if he takes better care of himself, maybe Mitch Rob doesn't get hurt every season. The re-break of the ankle is on Embiid. I'm not so sure that was actually the play where he got hurt. Doug Fresh says we are good. Yes, we are. Sho Kwan says yes, move Mitch. Yeah, John Pettit, it's a little nauseating that people are this upset over Cat not making open shots. As the Yankees will get out of this inning, but they did surrender 2, and it's tied up. Cody Glock says, bro, it's not over. We need Mitch for the playoffs. I can care less about the regular season. Agreed. Like, I 100% agree. If you get a healthy Mitchell Robinson, that's awesome. But should the Knicks – well, I guess the question I'm asking you, Cody, is do you think the Knicks should put their eggs in that basket and believe in him to be healthy for the playoffs?
If he's there, great, but you don't rely on him.
Yeah, like I
or do you trade him?
I would personally try to go find someone I can count on a little bit more. When we've needed Mitch to play like a beast, he's done it, though. He did it against Cleveland in the playoffs.
Absolutely.
He did it against the Sixers in the playoffs. But I am worried about him being available, and I am worried about counting on him because he just is never really healthy for an entire season. Fernando says from ARG, I believe the Knicks finally got the loyalty on the players to win as a team, like the Spurs did when Timmy Duncan, Manu, and Tony played together. The Knicks are a real team now with high-level players. Cody says we still got him for 2 more years. On his last year, trade him if you want. But this year we need him in the playoffs, in my opinion. Yeah, and I think we're saying the same thing here, that if healthy, Mitchell Robinson is going to help this team.
100%.
I think what we are...
Big if?
Exactly. That's a big if. And I'm not sure that I can put my eggs in that basket. I don't know. Jacob Play says Steph Curry did say he wanted to be on the Knicks but got drafted to the Warriors. But if he would, LOL. Levi's the best. Am I the only one thinking Cat playing pretty good defense? I don't think he's played bad defense. I just think he's just missing open shots. He's missing shots that he's made throughout his 10-year career. He'll be all right. Jay Liv says, what do you make of the Moses Brown signing? I don't see him as a Knicks active roster player. I see him as someone that's in the G League, and I don't mind taking a flyer on him. I don't mind taking a flyer on a 7-footer. Raymond says he needs to be healthy. Exactly. Shane Price says, I say hold on to Mitchell Robinson until the end of the season. You should be able to get more formed that way. Preseason shooting. Exactly. Peter says this is better than Giants football. Giants football was fun this past Sunday. Are
the G-men back?
Go beat the Bengals on Sunday Night Football, and I'm going to be obnoxious.
Are you outside on Saturday for the festivities?
That's not this Saturday, is it?
Yeah.
No.
Texas OU?
Oh. Yes. Yes, I am outside this Saturday. Who does Texas play next week? Georgia? That's the day I was thinking of.
We are so outside on that day.
Absolutely. Cody Glock says, if we were to trade him, who would we really get that's valuable without including Deuce? I watched your video earlier, and I totally agree. 3 players for Marcus Smart is not cutting it. Yeah, I didn't like the idea of trading for Marcus Smart. I'll just take the younger, maybe lowered ceiling Marcus Smart and Deuce McBride, who's under contract at $3 million for the next 3 years, while also keeping Mitch and potentially Precious.
Smart's making what, $20 million this year?
$20 million this year, $21 next year.
It's just not worth the squeeze.
Yeah, like you're going to have to give up multiple players to get to that salary, and you're already kind of thin. Yeah. I don't know who you can trade Mitch for. I don't, and I don't know a team that would give you a center for Mitch. I'm just concerned about the playoffs. If he's healthy, I won't be concerned. I'm just concerned about health. The Knicks start the second half with the same 5 on the floor. The starters of Brunson, Bridges, Hart, Anunoby, and Cat. Valanciunas, he'll work out on the block versus Cat, and his fall-away baseline J is up and in. Valanciunas, a player the Knicks wanted to sign this offseason, didn't have the money to make it work. Well, back to the basket play there. Brunson finds a cutting Bridges, who kicks it to Hart. Wide open 3 for Cat. Off the mark, no good. He is having a tough one. Wide open shot. Take it. Take it every time. As Stanton will line her up to center. Stanton, 2 hits tonight. Like the way John Carlos played.
Do you think Valanciunas could be a potential guy?
I do.
It's $10 million a year, right?
Yeah, I definitely think Valanciunas could be a guy, and maybe that's a guy you trade Mitch for, a younger center that Washington can look down the road with for Mitch as they sign Valanciunas, a little bit of an older cat. Anunoby, sidestep, mid-range J, off the mark, no good. Valanciunas on the board. He'll throw it up to Kuzma. He'll bring it up the left side. Hart will guard him. Now Valanciunas has it. Backdoor pass to Alex Sarr. OG got caught sleeping. Same thing happened in the first half. Anunoby got beat on a backdoor cut. Not necessarily playoff intensity from him on the defense. 54-43, just under 11 minutes to go. Brunson will find Cat. Cat swings it to Brunson. Wide open. Brunson blow by. Step back, step through, kick. Hart to Bridges. Right wing 3. Get back on defense. Get back on defense. Mikal Bridges. Let's go.
That's an electric celebration.
Do you think they'll outlaw it now that the NFL is not allowing finger pointing? As Jazz Chisholm rolls that one over. 2-2 count, man on first, 1 out.
No fun league.
It's a joke. Darius Slayton got a 15-yard penalty for going like this. CeeDee Lamb didn't, though. Weird. On primetime football. It was weird.
Almost like some teams get preferential treatment.
Let's go, Mikal. 14-point game. Brunson will bring it up. He'll get it to Cat. Just inside the arc. Hands it off to Bridges. Bridges finds Cat. Cat puts shot from the dotted line. In and out.
He just can't make anything.
He just
it's
can't
just
buy
one of
a
those
bucket.
nights.
It's one of those nights for Cat. Can't buy a bucket. Kuzma, crossover into the lane. Good contest by Cat. And that'll be a turnover. Coop, missing shots, has made plays on defense, though, and that's what I like to see.
That's all you care about in the preseason is, are they giving effort? Are they getting into rhythm of the offense? Yeah, he's not making it. You'd like him to.
As Brunson drives, he's hacked. I think he's going to the line for a pair.
Looks like Jazz struck out.
John Pettit says, y'all got to stop being so attached to players if it means winning a championship and it makes sense basketball-wise. I'm
Correct.
in on a trade. I'm a fan of the New York Knicks. I am fans of players that play for the New York Knicks. When they don't play for the New York Knicks anymore, I'm not really a fan because I'm a fan of the New York Knicks. Brunson knocks in the first free throw. And he'll go back to the line for one more. Up and in. Knicks up 59-43. 9:40 to go. Wonder how much they're going to play. Maybe another 4 minutes and then done for the night.
I bet it's like this rotation.
Jordan Poole has it. He'll get it to Kuzma. Kuzma back to Poole. And there's going to be a foul on Brunson as he's laughing. Cody says, I'm subbing on all my accounts. I appreciate that, bro.
Thank you, Cody.
We're almost at our goal of 57,000 or 54,000 subscribers.
6 subs.
6 subs away. If we could have 6 diehard Knicks fans, hit that sub button. We'll get to our goal. Of 54,000, that's a lot of subs.
Offense.
Let's do it. Let's do it for Ariel Hawk-Porty, number 55. Keyshawn says Adams has 1 year left on his contract at $12 million. I don't hate Steven Adams as a backup big, but I also worry about health with him. Brunson will bring it up the left side. He'll feature now Bridges, pick and roll with Cat, into the corner to Anunoby. Anunoby drives all the way to the lane, and then he just lost it. Sloppy ball handling there from Anunoby. I like the move to get downhill, but hold on to that rock, big fella. Hold on to that rock. Poole will now bring it up. Bridges, once again, the point of attack defender for the Knicks. Off the screen, pull up 17-footer, good. Brunson has it, gets a screen from Towns, all the way into the lane, kicks it out to Hart, who swings to Anunoby. He'll now feature Towns. Towns one-on-one, back to Anunoby. OG for 3, no good. That's going to be a rebound by Washington. Knicks cannot buy a bucket. Poole. Way downtown. No good. Rebound by Bridges. He'll bring it up the right side. Bridges one-on-one versus Kuzma. He'll size him up, and we'll play through Cat. Cat back to the basket. Puts the ball on the deck. Spin move. Right hook shot. No good. Got his own board. Looking to go back up with it. He does. He's fouled. Cat having a hard time putting the ball in the basket, but I feel like he's giving good effort, and he's trying to make the most out of it. I'll go back to the line here.
Would it surprise you if Tibbs played these guys the whole third quarter?
No. I wouldn't be surprised if they play in the fourth as well. Man on first, 2 outs. Volpe at the deck. At the dish. And he'll watch that one go down the middle, and it's going to be John Carlos Stanton stealing a base. They just gave him second base. He can't run. 2 subs away. Hit that sub button.
Dose.
I'd actually let these guys play a little bit, try to build some chemistry. As Cat knocks in a pair. Knicks up 61-45. 54,000 subscribers. Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to you guys. Give me a 54 in the chat. That's major love. Sarr drives, kicks. Ball popping around the perimeter for Washington. Koulibaly, nice creative drive, takes the contact, can't finish, but he'll go to the line for 2. Shout out to everybody, man, that subscribes to this channel. Shout out to everybody that tunes in. Season 3 of Watch Parties, going to be our biggest yet. I'm going to be bringing the juice all year long. Be here or be square. As Volpe watches that one go by out of the zone, we got a full count, 2 outs, man on second.
Make something happen, Volpe.
Pop it into right center, and have Stanton get on his horse. Come on, Volpe. The pitch, and Volpe's going to foul that one off down the third base line. Mets went crazy today. Mets did go off. I'm with you, J-Liv. Brunson drives. Now he'll reset against Koulibaly. Gets the screen from Towns. Brunson in the lane. Tried to force a pass to Cat. It's going to be off the foot of the Wizards. And the Knicks will have it on the baseline with 11 to shoot. As Volpe fights off the 3-2 count.
Stay alive, kid.
Come on, Volpe. Come on, Volpe. Brunson, inbound. Anunoby, pump fake. Out to Towns for 3. In and out. Oh, my God. That one was halfway down. Towns is having a night, and not a good one. As Volpe, he'll reach first base on a walk, which will bring up Juan Soto. As Alex Sarr cashes out from 3 again. He's impressed me, Coop.
Oh, yeah, he's looking really good. Smooth jumper.
Anunoby has it back to Brunson. Brunson going to get his screen from Towns.
He wants to get it to him again.
Brunson, mid-range, good. He's automatic from that spot, man. Excuse me, it's Cabrera. I lied, not Soto. Cabrera swings through that one. 0-1 count.
Osvaldo.
Valanciunas 3, no good. That one was halfway down. Bridges on the break to Towns, who goes to the lane. He's fouled. He missed it. He'll go to the line for 2. Towns is going through it, man. I feel bad for him. Cody Clark says, Das Boot. Das Boot. We got the boot. If we get a $100 super chat, I'll do the boot. I'll do a boot for a hundo.
Boot for a hundy?
First hundo of the year.
Let's go.
First boot of the year, I'm in. Cabrera watches another strike go by. 1-2 count. Just put it in play, man. Just put it in play. Cat, first free throw, good. Come on, Cabrera. Come on, Cabrera. The 1-2 pitch to Cabrera. 2 on, 2 out. That one off the plate. 2-2 coming up. Cat unable to buy a bucket from the field. He's at the line, and he nets a pair. As Tommy Canley in his 58th season for the Yankees.
He's been with them for a long time.
Is warming up in the pen. Jordan Poole, bring it up. He'll get it to Towns. Towns guarded by Hart. He'll give it to Valanciunas. Valanciunas tries to go backdoor, and Cat with a little kick save out of bounds. 14 on the shot clock. Ball on the baseline for Washington. Seven minutes left in the third. Knicks up 15. As Cabrera, the pitch. And he gets under that one. That's going to look to go out of play. Out of play. Stay alive, kid. Stay alive, kid. Yeah, Mary Beth, people, neither team can buy a bucket. Neither team can buy a bucket. Monkey Juice. For everybody. Monkey Juice says, missed your commentating, Marsh. Glad to be back in season. You know what, Monkey Juice? I appreciate that. Thank you for the love, brother. Marcus Miller has called new Lord Julius Randle's burner. And Oswaldo Cabrera watches that pitch go by inside. We got a full count.
Runners going.
2 on, 2 out. Tied at 2. Top of the 6th of the ALDS on TBS. Come on, Oswaldo. Do not go down looking here. Don't look for the walk. Hate that stuff. Cabrera puts a good swing into this one, but it goes right to the center fielder, and the Yankees leave 2 stranded. He is batting lefty. I think he dropped the switch hitting act and he's just a lefty now. Yankees leave 2 stranded as we go to the bottom of the 6th here in Kansas City. Shout out to our proud sponsor, Prize Picks, the #1 daily fantasy sports app in the game. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS, and Prize Picks will give you $50 for free when you play a $5 lineup with that promo code CLNS. It's daily fantasy sports made easy. All you do is pick 2+ players, and you choose more or you choose less. It's that easy. The lineup I'm rolling with today, I went with the more on Jalen Brunson. I went with the more on Jordan Poole. I went the less on Alex Sarr. Rookie's proven me wrong. He looks to have a nice little, I want to say stroke. I will pause from deep. And he looks good. Looks good, man. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Promo code CLNS. Win big money. Withdraw your winnings when you play at Prize Picks. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Promo code CLNS. They'll give you $50 for free. Free. 5-finger discount when you play a $5 lineup. Mary Beth says, good baseball teams can hit with runners in scoring position. The Yankees have struggled. They was like 28th batting average with RISP behind the White Sox and the Rays.
Yikes.
Yeah. Can't leave runners stranded. Can't leave ducks on the pond. Yankees have left the ducks on the pond a lot for the first 3 matchups.
Walt. Clyde.
Walt, Clyde Frazier. It's my guy.
I think Judge is going to have his moment.
Is today the Judge game?
I think he's having his moment.
Is tonight the night that Aaron Judge becomes a playoff Yankee? Is tonight the night that Arson Judge becomes a New York playoff Yankee? Ernest Stevenson says, Justin, stop the cursing. He said, show the hell up. I can promise you, the word hell is not the worst word you're going to hear on this stream. We want to be more family friendly. We want to be more kid friendly. But at the same time, we're diehard New York sports fans.
We like to keep it PG-13 on this channel.
Yeah. We sometimes dip our toes into the rated R pool. We're going to try to do a little less of that this year. No promises. We're going to try. I didn't say we will. I'll try.
During the playoffs.
During the playoffs, this is not a show for kids. Jordan Poole has it. He'll get it in the lane. Kicks it out to Valanciunas. He'll get it right back. Poole lines it up. That's no good. Towns with another board. Brunson brings it up the right side. Gets a screen from Hart. Now Brunson will work out one-on-one versus Jordan Poole. Here comes the screen from Towns. Brunson into the lane. Drops it off to Cat, and he lays it up and in. The two-man game flexing its muscle. Knicks up 17. Is that shot no good? Rebound by Anunoby. Here they come. Not sure how much longer the starters will stay out there. As Towns into the lane throws up a crazy shot, but he drew the contact and he'll go to the line for a pair. Keyshawn says, how about Nick Richards? The only way you're getting Nick Richards is if you trade Deuce McBride, and I'm not trading Deuce McBride for Nick Richards.
Nope.
I'm also not trading really anybody. I'm not like stacking 2 rookie contracts together to get Nick Richards.
Ariel Huck-Porty?
Yeah, like you used all your sign and trade guys in the deal for Cat. I don't want to say a trade is impossible because Brock Aller is a guy that has shown that he knows the CBA better than anybody else. But I think it'd be really tough to pull off a trade for him without including Deuce. As Yuli Gurriel lines to third, and he'll be out. Good play by Jazz Chisholm there. John Pettit says, yeah, right, Marsh. First bad loss, and you will let the rated R out. I said I would try, and I said no promises. I didn't give a guarantee. Knicks lose opening night. I'm going to be cussing. as that layup is up and in for Washington. Here come the Knicks. Starters remain in the game as we're under 6 minutes to go in the third. Brunson handling. He'll drop it off to Hart. Hart back to JB. JB going to go right back to that two-man game with Towns. Has some space, working downhill. Hands it off to Cat. Cat lays it up and in. Koopy's heating up as he's getting downhill.
Yes. I mean, the easiest way to make shots is to take them closer.
Jordan Poole, he'll try to get downhill. Pull up 14-footer, no good. Cat again on the board. He's got to be close to 15 boards. Josh Hart has it. Back to the big bodega. Nice pass by Towns to Brunson, who lays it up, no good, but he was hacked. 2 free ones coming for JB.
It's time to get the starters out. They're getting hit a little too much here.
I agree. I like working some confidence into Cat, but it is October 9th. Good find by Brunson. Cat with a little lefty lay off the deck. And then a nice pass there by Cat to Brunson. Saw the two-man game working both ways. Pause.
We need Cat to be good on April 9th.
Yes.
Not October 9th.
June 9th.
June 9th, yes. Even more like it.
June 9th. Brunson, free throw, good. Knicks up 19. As Thomas Thibodeau calls a timeout.
I think that's it.
You get everybody out here. Brunson comes out the next dead ball as the Kansas City Royals go 3 up, 3 down. Nice inning there by Holmes as we go to the top of the 7th. Knotted it too. Playoff baseball.
Nothing like it, man. This year's playoffs have been crazy.
Playoff baseball, man. Mary Beth says, I think AP said that Devontae was going to stay a Raider, and AP doesn't lie.
All right.
Antonio Pierce doesn't lie? Okay. Antonio Pierce, Giant legend, not an NFL head coach.
Hey, I have a beach house in Nebraska.
Yeah, exactly. We got beach properties for sale in Oklahoma. Look.
Is he once a Giant, always a Giant?
Antonio Pierce, the Giant legend, Super Bowl legend.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
For the New York Giants. He's not a head coach. Just because you yelled Raiders and you smoked cigars after winning a football game doesn't make you a head coach.
Correct. It's been proven.
Yeah. Outlaw says that's what you got to do if your shot is not going. Get to the hole. Get those easy layups.
Exactly.
I still don't think that he played bad because he missed shots, though.
He didn't. He was getting a bunch of good looks. It looked like he was flowing well within the offense. Just literally didn't put the biscuit in the basket. That's all.
John Pettit says, Marsh, if another Subway Series happens, will you go live? I think kind of have to.
Subway Series, World Series would go crazy.
I think we'd have to do that on Knicks and Giants, a little simulcast.
Maybe Yanks?
I guess. Oh, you going to be there, John Pettit? I'll only do it if you're there. Mr. John Pettit. Brooklyn Knicks fan says, Cat's not ready to play in New York. Let's keep it a buck. Why do you say that? Did you also think Jalen Brunson got overpaid? Did you also think that R.J. Barrett was the next guy? Did you also think there was no way the Knicks were trading Randall? And let me guess, you thought Obi Toppin should have been a part of this franchise still. Even better, Cam Reddish was the next Paul George. Because all the people that think those things think all the other things too.
Next Paul George.
I don't want to be mean to Star J. I mean, it's
Maple
the same
Jordan.
people, though, that didn't like the OG trade, that didn't like the Brunson signing, that didn't like the Hart trade, that didn't like this. Like, it's the same people that don't like all the moves that have worked. I don't know. As the starters remain in the game, oh, Thomas Thibodeau, welcome back.
What is he doing?
Knicks up 20 in the third. Starters are in. Kispert, pull up 3, no good. It's going to be an offensive board by George. He'll throw it out to Kuzma. Kuzma back to George. He'll try a deep one. And that one's good. That one's good.
He's a nice little player.
I've been impressed by him. I cannot lie. I cannot fib. Brunson will bring it up, and he's been extending his defense all the way up to half court. Brunson out to Cat. Cat, face up, jab step, 3. Good! Karl Anthony Towns from deep. Smiling as he runs back on defense. Good for you, Karl, man. Kispert, drive, off the feed, gets into the lane. His jump shot, or a little push shot, I should say, off the glass is good.
This is crazy.
Oh, they didn't like me being mean to RJ. Brunson, Cat, 2-man game. Cat rolls, layup, up, fouled. Go to the line for 2. Cat exerting his will on the young Washington Wizards.
You got OG for RJ Barrett.
Did you know that the Toronto Raptors are paying Emmanuel Quickley damn near just as much as Jalen Brunson?
Yes. I like Quickley. I like RJ. They're not OG.
They're not. Because if they were so good, the Raptors would actually be good. Because you have an all-star in Scotty Barnes. You have a good center in Jakob Poeltl. You have RJ. You have Quickley. Like, how many good players do you need to not miss the play-in in the East?
If they were so good, the Knicks wouldn't have had to trade him.
Appreciate you for what you did, though. Appreciate you. Here we go. Is that Bub? Bub Carrington? He'll swing it around. George now, guarded by OG. He'll use the screen. Gets downhill. Nice backdoor pass. Blocked by Towns. He met him at the rim. Here come the Knicks. Brunson leading the break. In an OB3 off the rim. No good. Look at Towns moving across the formation. He was pounced. He pounced. As the Knicks get a steal. Bridges in transition. Stuff. This team is so good, man.
They're awesome.
This team is so good. All the Karl Anthony Towns hate is seemingly gone from the chat. As the Knicks are out in transition again. Bridges swinging around to Josh Hart. Hart's going to try a 3. And that barely hit the rim.
Juan Soto at the plate.
Oh, I didn't even see. Number 22's at the dish. 2-2 count for 2-2 with 2 outs. Nobody on. Just solo shot, man. As Bridges gets a steal, and then he's going to be tripped up, and he hits the deck. Get on your feet, Mikal.
He's all right. He's all right. I think.
The ball pressure from Mikal has been unreal tonight. Soto, 2-2 count. Rolls this one over down the line, but it's foul. D-Nice, 77. Yeah, Tibbs. Hey, I love you, Tibbs. Stop being stubborn.
What are we doing?
You're up 22. I get it, the reps. This Bridges' first free throw, no good. Soto almost hit. Then he hits him with the Soto slide. Full count. 2 outs. Nobody on. Soto at the dish. Come on, Soto. As Jalen Brunson walks to the bench, and they walk Juan Soto, which means number 99,
the captain,
the AL MVP, soon to be announced, is coming to the dish. The starters are all in the game except for Brunson and Hart. So it's OG, Bridges, Cat, Payne, and Achiuwa. Cat, double teamed, looking to make a pass. That ball's going to be deflected out of bounds.
Pitching change here for the Rolls.
A pitching change for Kansas City. I might have just doomed us, but I just tweeted out, this is the Aaron Judge moment.
I was going to say.
This is the Aaron Judge moment. Give me some 99s in the chat. Aaron Judge is going to do it. As OG attacks the rim, and he's blocked. No, fouled. Anunoby. Anunoby, hacked, going to the line for 2.
He's yakking this. This is going yard.
This is it. Pitching change.
This is it.
This is the Aaron Judge moment.
He earned his pinstripes right here.
You want to be a playoff Yankee? You want us to stop talking about your regular season home run record? Put it into the seats here, Aaron. Shoot, if you just a double here scores Soto. Soto's scoring on a double. You already did it once. Get on your horse, Soto. Still a commercial. As the Knicks are up 23 and 3 starters are still in the game with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Never change, Thomas.
He is unbelievable.
Never change, Thomas. As OG knocks in the second free throw. Knicks up 81-57. As it looks like Landry Shamet walks to the scores table. They're going to have Alex Sarr handling, kicking, pump fake, drive, attack. Great defense by the Knicks. I think that was OG that just went vertical and got the stop. Now Payne will push the break. He'll get it to Cat. Cat attacks the rookie. Shot blocked. Should have went with the left hand. He drove left and tried to finish right. Use your long body pause and get to that left hand. As it was going to be a hard foul on the other end, Cam Payne will be called for it. Come on, Judge. Brady Singer is the pitcher for Kansas City. He's got the face of someone that would give up a homer to Judge here. Come on.
Former Florida Gator legend.
Is he?
He is.
All right, Judge at the dish. Tied at 2. 2 outs, 1 on.
Oh, that's the pitch.
And he'll watch that one go by right down the middle for a strike.
That's the pitch, Aaron.
Yeah.
He's not getting a better pitch this AB.
He's 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts. Judge connects on that one, but it's foul, and it's an 0-2 count like that. No one goes down 0-2 quicker than this guy in October. It's like the freaking Giants every year. 0-2, 0-2, 0-2. Judge watches this pitch get skipped. 1-2. As Achiuwa has it, gives it to Cat. Cat's going to face up Sarr. Nice backdoor pass. Gets tipped, though, by Kispert. And they're going to say Bridges tipped it. It's a turnover. Cat couldn't squeeze that one in there. 1-2 count. 1-2 count. 2 out, 1 on.
No.
Pitch is low. Pitch is low. 2-2. 2-2.
It's a great pitch by Brady Singer.
There has never been a better time for Aaron Judge to hit a home run than now. 2 outs, 1 on, 2-2 count. Judge watches this one skipped.
He wants nothing to do with him.
Count is full. This man went up 0-2 and then just says, I don't want it. Cam Payne, step back 3, good. Cam Payne, what a shot. Here we go. 2 outs, 1 on, full count. Judge at the plate. And that's going to go out of the zone. He checked his swing, and they said he went. Whoa! Judge didn't check there. That's a BS call. That's the second time tonight the Yankees have been screwed. Second time tonight the umps have screwed the Yankees. He clearly holds up there. That's a joke. You know what? That's why the MLB stinks. They're about to get a Kansas City, Detroit ALCS that no one's going to watch.
Because the umpires are fixing it.
No one's watching Kansas City versus freaking Detroit. That's why it's the worst major fucking professional league sport behind the NHL.
NHL, hey, no disrespect towards the NHL.
It's a joke. I don't even play that sport in all 50 states, and it's a better league. It wasn't even close.
It wasn't even close.
$14 seconds left in the third. Bridges has it up top. He'll ISO here. No, excuse me. That is Cam Payne. I apologize. Payne into the lane. Lefty shot no good. Tipped up and in by the big bodega. Karl Anthony Towns beats the buzzer. And then Achiuwa, he blocks the shot at the buzzer. It's fourth quarter.
Do we think Tibbs will play the starters in the fourth? Type those 4s in the chat. Let's go. It's preseason for us too. Get warmed up. Do all the things you're supposed to do.
I just tweeted out, I am hoping this tweet ages like milk, but I have no faith in Aaron Judge ever being a playoff player.
I mean,
fool me once.
Been in the league 10 years, hadn't proved it.
Shame on me. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, go fuck yourself.
Or as J. Cole would say, load the chopper.
I mean, if you don't at least get to the ALCS this year.
Do you trade Judge? I'm kidding.
I'm not. I don't give a shit what he does in March anymore. I don't care about home runs in June. He's Mr. September. Do something in October. It's a joke. He's the freaking Julius Randle of the Yankees. Plays good at game 101. Plays good at game 54.
How about game 170?
Dude, it's the DS. It's a best of 5 series. They couldn't even make it 7 games. It's really not that big of a moment, man. It's not even cold outside. I'm sick of Aaron Judge.
Sign Soto, trade Judge?
Yeah. If you have to trade Aaron Judge to keep Juan Soto, you do it. I'm fucking sick of it, man. Stealing money. He is stealing money. Rich Rob in the building.
Rich!
Says, yo, I'm late. Flea had a football game, and you're coaching? Why am I just now hearing about this? As the starters are still in the game. Karl Anthony Towns and Mikal Bridges. Payne has it. He'll throw it to the big bodega. His baseline J is good. I don't hear much crying from people anymore about Karl Anthony Towns.
Weird how that works.
The Junior Giants are undefeated, Rich Rob. What kind of offense are you running? What position is Fleet playing? Knicks up 30. Landry Shamet, transition 3 off the mark. Sarr with the board, he'll push. Sarr to Kispert. Kispert from way downtown. Good. What's up with this?
I don't know what's going on.
Unbelievable. Amazement! Says, man, that 2-man game with Towns and JB is just going to be unfair. So good. So good. Two very skilled offensive players. Shout for the $5 super chat, my man. I appreciate you. Aaron Judge has ruined my night again.
Back out, back in?
Again. Yeah, that's a good idea. Amazement. Appreciate the $5 super chat, my man. We got 740 people watching in a preseason game. That's electric.
That's real ones right there.
Shout out to y'all. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. Flea is like a small back, slot receiver, linebacker. It's got me feeling nicey. Kid's a stud. I know he is. If he got any of his athletic ability from his pops, he'll be all right. Be all right. How are the boys looking tonight? First run for the starters in the first quarter. Really good defense. Cat couldn't buy a bucket in the first half. Missed a lot of open shots. Second half, the range and the feel and the flow started to come to him. And they're beating the hell out of the Wizards.
Starters are out of the game now.
Thank goodness. Starters are out of the game. As it's a quick 3-up, 3-down inning, an 8-pitch inning for Mr. Tommy Canely. And we're going to the top of the 8th, tied at 2 in Kansas City.
Is it a Jazz Chisholm moment? He's had more moments as a Yankee than Judge.
Aaron Judge is a joke. EC, what up, dog? He says, we should sit our starters for the rest of the game. Agreed. Kolek also does look good. You are right, Joseph. Kolek has looked good. But Marsh, it's not your money. Whoever buys Yankee gear, whoever's been to a Yankee game, it is your money. As Kolek's going to be fouled at half court. Pick to stop a score and a tutty? This kid's unbelievable. Tell Flea I said don't forget about me once he's big time. Andres says real one here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Joe Curry says that's right, Marsh. I don't know what I'm right about, but I'm not usually wrong. Let's go. Make sure you guys are hooked up with our proud sponsor, Prize Picks, though. It's prizepicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS, the #1 daily fantasy sports app in the game. And if you go to prizepicks.com and use that promo code CLNS, they're going to match your first deposit. Excuse me. They're going to give you $50 for free. Better. $50 for free when you play a $5 lineup. One $5 lineup, and you get $50 for free. What we went with tonight, how are we looking on this, by the way?
About to check
Brunson,
this out.
14.5. I don't think he got there. I don't think Poole got there, and I think Sarr got there. I think we did the old sombrero.
Brunson, 23 points, baby.
Brunson has 23?
23.
Wow. Jordan Poole.
10.
We need a couple of buckets this quarter. Alex Sarr.
12.
That's why I use the promo code CLNS, so you get $50 for free when you use a $5 lineup. Support the show, support the sponsor, be a real one. PrizePicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS. Yeah, Joe, and the reason J-Liv says that is because he is mocking me, because when I would complain to my father about Daniel Jones being the second highest paid player in the National Football League this year, he says, why are you crying about it? It's not your money. Damn right, it is my money. I buy a lot of gear, and my time is money, and I spend a lot of time covering that damn team.
J-Liv says your shirt has to go.
This shirt has got to go. Why? What's wrong with the shirt? We got Knicks colors. Black, orange,
drippy.
white, and gray. Got a little orange in here. What's wrong with the shirt? J-Liv's always
He's
critiquing
tough.
my gear.
Not her.
I was going to say. Keith Turner, what up, man? As I believe that's Austin Wells going to lead the Yankees off at the top of the 8th.
Wearing Joe Girardi's number?
Austin Wells, what a guy. Joe Curry says no blue on the shirt. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I need to place an order for some new Knicks gear. All my Knicks gear from last year doesn't fit anymore. I got a special jersey for game 1 that you guys are gonna love.
Nicey.
It's gonna make you feel real nicey. As Austin Wells fouls that one out of play. 1-2 count coming up.
I can't believe we're calling him the Big Bodega. NBA Central just tweeted it too.
What?
They said the Big Bodega went off.
This isn't Jordan. This is just Air Max, baby. This isn't Jordan. I don't wear Jordan gear because I don't like the Bulls.
He ended up 25-12. And it was a bad night.
And he could have easily had 40 if he just hit like 4 open shots.
He was 7 of 20 from the field.
Yeah, I don't wear Jordan gear except for I do own some Jordan sneakers, not going to lie to you. But I don't wear Jordan gear because he dominated our Knicks. Kolek leading the break, cross-court pass, campaign 3. Good. Payne's been good tonight, man. I haven't looked at the stats. My eyes tell me that campaign's played a pretty good game. As Giancarlo Stanton comes to the dish, as Wells somehow was retired.
A Stantonian blast.
Would be huge. Stan's had a good game, 2 for 3 tonight. He drove in a run as well, I believe. Achiuwa, baseline spin, shot block, got it back. Then he left that one short. Then it's going to be battled around. Knicks keep it alive. Kolek lines it up. That's no good. Rebound by Washington. As we are in garbage time here in the preseason. As Stanton watches an 0-2 pitch go by in the zone. 2-1 coming up. Shamet bringing it up. Just get the ball to freaking Kolek and let him cook. Shamet up top. Little two-man game with Huck Porty. Shamet off balance. 16-footer. No good, but there was a moving screen called on Ariel Huck Porty. Stanton now. 3-1. Nobody on, one out. 2-2, top of the 8th. Jazz on deck. Stanton, he golfed that one. That one might be gone. The left fielder, backtracking. See ya! A long home run from Giancarlo Stanton. Yankees take a 3-2 lead. Giancarlo Stanton earning his pinstripes, baby. That was a no-doubter, Coop. They always are with him, but you never, ever forget what it feels like to see a Stantonian blast.
Good for Giancarlo, man. He's gone through a lot of shit over the last few years with the injuries and whatnot. That has to feel great. Good for him.
Wake the hell up, Judge. This team's trying to put 28 up. They're not going to do it with you striking out all the time. Freaking bum. Stanton! That's what I'm talking about!
He golfed that piece.
Woo! He pieced that piece. That was electric. That was electric. J-Liv, rate the call, 1 to 10. J-Liv always loves to tell me if my calls are good or not. I'm looking for your take on that one. I haven't done many home run calls. I don't think I've ever done. No, I did a couple of Yankees games a couple of years ago. I almost did the Michael K. There it goes. See ya. A long home run. Come on, Chisholm, add some insurance. And he doesn't. He pops out to second. We do still have a basketball game going on, but all the backups are in, which isn't bad. As Huck Porty with a little steal right there, gathers it out, throw it up to Achiuwa. Achiuwa's going to go coast to coast. Oh, in and out. And then he swatted from behind. That'll be Knicks ball on the baseline. Cello says that was not a strike. The Stanton home run was not a strike. J-Liv, that was a 10.
It was low.
It was low. I'll have to clip that and see if I can do a little play-by-play for the seam heads.
You know seams.
We know seams. I was a Little League seamer, and then once we graduated from Little League, I stopped really caring about baseball. I am a playoff Yankee fan. I admit it. I ain't got to lie about it. Who the hell's watching all 162? Huh?
Fred's locked in at home.
Fred is a 162 Yankee fan. He does not
and
win
a
this
Rangers
games.
fan as well.
And a Rangers. He watched a lot of sports. Volpe, 1-1 count. Now watch that one. Skip the plate. 2-1. CPJ says same. Look, the worst thing you could do is lie about what type of fan you are. Nobody watches 162 Yankees games. If they tell you that, they are lying. I'm a playoff Yankee fan. It's the best type of fan there is. Why do I care about 162 if the season gets squeezed down into 50 games in the playoffs? Not even 50. You go best of 5, best of 3, best of 5, best of 7, best of 7, 7, 7, 14, 5, 19. The most games you're going to play is 22 games. Well, I got to watch 164 to watch 22 games. C3 says playoff Tiger fan here my whole life. Love that.
I'm not a 162 guy, but I'm like a 120 guy. If you're out by 120, I'm out.
Yeah. Marvin Lee says LMAO, he hit that a long time ago. We also called the play of the home run a long time ago. You're going to get to this part in the stream where I'm acknowledging your comment, and you're going to realize that you're delayed. Hit the live button, brother. Marv. I love this stuff, man.
Come on, Marv.
Come on, Marv. You can't call us out for slacking when you're slacking. Forget a $20 super chat. I'm doing a beer shotgun. Celebrate a Stantonian blast. Keith Turner, what's wrong with him, Keith? You're 10 toes down. What's wrong with him? Boone may have to put Stanton to protect Soto. The guy behind him ain't protecting shit. Shamet, corner 3, no good. Rebound by Washington, 6:40 to go. 6:40 to go. Is that, what's that dude's name, the guard from Wisconsin, Suggs? Or, no, Johnny Knox? Fuck, what is his name? He stinks.
It is Johnny. Oh, my God.
What is his name? Johnny Davis. I knew it was Johnny. Kolek, 3, off the glass and in. The rookie had the bank open late. Hit the live button, Marv. You like that, C3?
That's a good one.
Salih Ukar says, describe the Knicks tonight in one word. Chip. That's where we're going, to the chip. Payne, drives, kick, Achiuwa. He'll put it on the deck. Lefty lay for Achiuwa. Off the glass, no good. Johnny Davis says, what up, fellas? What up, Johnny Davis? That's crazy. Vicky says, I watch a lot of New York Yankees and Knicks. You seem cool, Vicky. You seem cool. Yankees or Mets? Type Y for Yankees, M for Mets. Which baseball team are y'all rolling with this year? Or I guess which team are you a fan of? As Cabrera at the plate, 2 out, 3-1 count, man on first. Cabrera swings right through that one. Justin's a Yankee fan. Marvin is a Yankee fan. Thanks for clicking live, Marv. Phillips a Yankee fan. Jams, Mets. We to plug Yankees. Justin, Yankees. Karl, Yankees. Boogs, Yankees. Brooklyn, Yankees. E.S. Greeny, Yankees. Cabrera, 3-2 count. Checked his swing. He did not go off the plate. 2 on, 2 outs for the Bronx Bombers. A lot more Yankees fans in here. Ty Man the Buckeye, what up? We barely got any Mets fans in here.
Ty Man's a Guardians fan.
Is he?
He is. He said, go Guards.
In the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, he's now typing Y for Yankee. Niall Dimitri, what up, dog? As that's going to be a rollover ground out by Verdugo. To the bottom of the 8th we go, but the Yankees make their mark. Giancarlo Stanton put that one into orbit, and the Yankees take a 1-run lead. 5 minutes left to go in the Knicks game. I just don't even know who some of these guys are. Open 3 for the Wiz is good.
And to be frank, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, this is a glorified G League game at this point. Campaign, pick and roll with Huck Porty. Nice little shove pass to Shamet, who lines it up from 3. Good. Good to see Shamet knock down those shots. Had an off year last year. Didn't shoot the pill all that well, Shamet, but throughout his career, he's a guy that's very close to a 40%er. And the more guys you have that do that, you're gonna be all right. Subway Series versus Yankees Dodgers.
Used to be a Subway Series.
I was gonna say it's no longer a Subway Series. That'd be a long Subway.
It'd be a really long Subway.
Cello says in Florida, lost power, still not missing this. Cello, take care of yourself. It's nothing to play around with. Be safe, man.
Be safe, brother.
As the Knicks moving around on defense. Good contest by Payne. Better shot by 7. Whatever that is. 26-point lead. Niall says, chilling. Hurricane getting ugly, but I still have power. Let's go Yankees and Knicks. Take care of yourself, Niall. As the Knicks get a bucket there, now the Wiz are out and running. That's got to be a travel. You just can't take 4 steps into a jump stop like that. Who's 7? I like the way he's moving a little bit. Payne will throw it up to Kolek. Kolek's got a 4-on-3 fast break. He'll throw it cross court to Shamit. Now they'll feature Huck Porty. He'll work out back to the basket on the left block. 1 dribble, 2 dribble, pump fake, step through. Missed the easy cheese, but I like the way he got there. I like the process there for Huck Porty.
7 is Patrick Baldwin Jr.
I know who that is.
He was the 5-star that went to like Cleveland State.
Yep. I was going to say, he moved well.
Yeah.
Like the Yankees, I'm not even going to say that. I'm not going to say it.
What are you going to say?
It's too early to say it. If the score stays like this for 6 more outs, 9 more outs, I'll say it.
Okay. Ariel Huck Porty, hometown to Stralsund, Germany.
That's right. Huck Porty's got some potential, you think? I could see it. As a rotational bench big.
Moves pretty well, man.
Yeah. Who's 18? I don't even know who that is. It's not good. Knicks clearing out the bench now as we're under 4 to go. Another 3 good by.
That's either. It looks like that's Chuma.
Is that Okiki? Is that my boy Chuma? It is Okiki, 18. Who's 21?
TJ Warren.
TJ Warren and Okiki checking in the game for the Knicks. Campaign drive. Nice drop off. And Porty stuffs it. Payne's a little crafty, little show and go guard. Quick first step for a vet. Wayne Williams says, who is a sniper on the Knicks? Well, they have 4 players in their starting lineup that shoot 40% from 3. And then Josh Hart. As Kolek drives, kicks to Okiki, who gives to Warren. Payne has it. Payne's going to face up and go to work. Gives it to Warren. Warren in the corner. Cook like it's the bubble, TJ. Oh, he did. Oh, a 19-footer for the bubble god, TJ Warren.
If he's healthy, is he going to give the Knicks 10 a game off the bench?
I don't know if he's going to make the roster because they have like $3.5 million, and it's just enough to sign a veteran and then elevate a 2-way contract. I bet the last 2 roster spots are going to go to Campaign and Ariel Huck Porty.
Huck Porty's a 2-way.
Yeah, and I think they're going to elevate him to a
and
full-time to get to have 14 guaranteed spots. Because they don't really have the money to sign 2 veterans. One has to be a rookie. Missed shot there by Washington. We're under 140 to go. Seeing 3, nah, I need the preseason. My voice feels scratchy. I did a lot of yelling on Sunday, though. But I need the work. Warren up top. Size up. Crossover. Downhill. 1-2. And the contact. No bucket, but he's got 2 free ones coming up. Mikal Wells says, yeah, it's bad out here, out of power here, but still tuned in. Man, y'all take care of yourselves. Kenya. How we feeling, big dog? King Kenya, how we feeling? BSG Production says, yo, what's up? What's up, homie? What's up, big dog? That Stanton homer was legendary.
Wild.
What? Dude, he pimped that piece.
Knew it right off the bat.
Did he have postseason appearances and success with the Marlins?
No.
No?
I don't think he even made the postseason with the Marlins.
Not even the MVP year? Giving MVPs to guys that don't even get their team to the offs? What are we doing, baby?
The year before A-Rod got traded to the Yankees from the Rangers, 57 bombs. The Rangers were awful. A-Rod requested a trade.
That's so crazy how, like, that's really the only sport where if you have a dominant player, it's not going to change the results.
Angels had Shohei for 7 years.
And Trout.
How many playoff appearances?
That's what I'm saying. Like, and football and basketball, it only really takes one great player.
100%.
For football, it's got to be the quarterback. I get that, but Will McConaughey says Stanton has always been great in the postseason for the Yankees. Has he? I feel like he kind of fell short sometimes in those Yankee playoff losses to the Astros. Wasn't on the team for 2017, but excuse me. I don't even know how you get to the postseason stats on reference. Carry the Yankees in 2020. They didn't go very far. TJ Warren at the line.
Seven games in 2020. He did hit 308.
Okay.
Outside of that, pretty dog.
I was going to say, yeah, I remember him more so kind of adding on to the strikeouts with Judge. 2020, that would have been the year the Yankees lost.
To the Astros.
Swept, I think. That was the year they got swept by the Astros. Or was that 2022? I don't remember. They lost so many damn times to that team. I hate the Astros.
Oh, that makes two of us.
Yeah. FPD. All righty, this one's about over. 60 seconds left. Kolek, a little baseline J. That's no good. With this game ending, we're going to watch the end of the Yankees game, and then we will do a post-game video on this that will go on the channel tomorrow morning. We'll talk about Cat, talk about the starting five, we'll talk about Kolek, what we saw from Payne, everything else. But I do want to watch the rest of this Yankees game with you guys.
After all that
talking, I cooked in the second half, says Cat. He was what? I think 0-10 at one point?
1 of 10, I believe, yeah. 0 of 7. Uh-oh.
Why did that look like that was going to be a way bigger shot?
It
As
did.
Volpe, a little sliding catch to secure the second out of the bottom of the eighth. There is one on, man on first. 2 outs, though. There's 30 seconds left remaining in this Knicks game. Little pump fake, drive. Good defense by Huck Porty. Good defense again by Huck Porty. Oh, they gave him a bailout foul. Yeah, no, he was good in 2020. He was good in 2020.
Is it necessary to call fouls here?
No. As the first pitch is out of the zone. 1-0. Man on first, 2 outs.
Salvi's gone deep in the postseason before.
He had a homer in game 2. The 1-0 pitch. Swung through by Perez. Good pitch. Got him to chase. That was off the plate. As Patrick Mahomes is there wearing a Royals jersey.
Owns 1% of the Royals.
Does he really?
Yep.
The 1-1 pitch from Weaver. Out of the zone again, but chased and missed by Perez. 1-2 count. Man on first. 2 outs. Get out of this inning. Come on, Weaver. Come on, Weaver. Weaver taking his time. Rocking the Jordan 1s. Leg kick. Pitch. That's going to be popped up. Is that out of play? Cabrera will chase. He'll lean, but it's out of reach. Back to a 1-2 count. 2 out, 1 on. As the Knicks win 117-94. The MSG debut in the preseason under the belt for Bridges and Towns. Come on, Weaver. Come on, Weaver.
Come on now, Weaver.
He's been pretty good since put in that closing role. Here we go. The 1-2 pitch. Out of the zone again. This time Perez lays off. This time Perez lays off. Will McConaughey says, bring me Yankees chat sports. You're going to need to find someone else. Because I ain't doing it.
I ain't doing that.
We'll do Yankees. We'll just stop doing Knicks. Y'all cool with that?
No.
The 2-2 pitch. Out of the zone. This one's lined up the middle. It's going to be a base knock. Runner will advance to third. And the Yankees are in trouble. Man on first and third. 2 outs.
The captain of the Royals comes through. Where's the captain of the Yankees?
Hasn't shown up. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Weaver had a multi-inning save in game 1. And now Wells and the entire infield, as well as the pitching coach, will meet Weaver at the mound.
Baseball's tense, man.
It is something. It is something, man. Excuse me. Oh, is that Gurriel? Is it Gurriel at the plate? I hate this cheating ass.
They should hit him.
Yeah, ear hole. Yuli Gurriel, the Yankee killer, at the dish. It's 1 for 3 on the night. He's got a hit in every game so far this series. Men on first and third for Kansas City. Weaver deals. That's up in the zone. It's going to be fouled off by Gurriel. Good pitch from Weaver. Good pitch from Weaver. Overall for the Knicks, saw a lot of positives. Cat missed some open shots. That's really about it, though. I liked a lot of what I saw.
No negatives in preseason game number 2.
None. Weaver, 0-1 pitch. It's high. It's connected. That could just be a simple pop out to Judge. It is. He'll camp under it. And the New York Yankees are up 3-2, heading to the top of the 9th.
Woo!
How about some insurance here? How about some insurance here? You never want to be up 1 in the top of the 9th.
No.
Or the bottom of the 9th.
Scary.
Only time you want to be up by 1 at the bottom of the 9th is when there's 3 outs. Cello says never give up on your players. I'm pretty close to giving up on Judge. Brightest Future says woohoo. Still 560 people watching. Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
Shout out to the real ones.
Joseph says Subway Series this year. Yankees got to beat the Royals first. What about Tyler Kolek? 15 points, 5 assists.
Crazy. He was really good, man. You can tell that he played for 3+ years in college.
Good coaching.
Yep.
Just plays the game the right way. Lets it come to him. Not afraid to give it up. He just Petey's hoops. He just plays the game the way you're supposed to play the game.
He's going to play a lot for the Knicks this year, I think.
We were right here. I was here. You were there. I was telling him to pick him first round.
Yep.
Will McConaughey says Torres. Is that where we're at? Top of the lineup?
I think it is. Oh, shit.
Because the guy that grounded out. No, it's not top of the lineup. Stanton hit the blast. Chisholm struck out. And I think Wells grounded out. So you're going to have
Cabrera grounded out, I think.
Cabrera? I think Cabrera did. Yeah, no, I think it is. I think it is Torres.
That means Judge is 2, right?
3. He'll be third. Juan Soto, number 22. Right. Juan Soto.
Number 22.
Come on.
If Judge hits this does nothing for his legacy.
Nothing.
Insurance runs do not count for your legacy.
Unless the Royals get a run, and then it mattered. But I agree. This is what A-Rod used to do before 2009.
Absolutely.
Hit the home run that didn't matter.
He's the new A-Rod. It's an A-bomb for A-Rod. Jorge Herrera says, why sit Sims? Sims didn't play a lot tonight. Only so many minutes to go around, I guess.
Yeah. Randy says, when are people going to start giving Kolek his props? Dude is a savage.
He's a stud. I
like Tyler Kolek. I'm worried if he's going to be able to guard, and if he's just a traffic cone out there, that could be a problem. But I definitely like the upside of the rookie. Here we go. Top of the ninth, top of the order. Glaber at the dish. Let this pitch go by. Strike one. A-Rod was a bum, except in 2009 in the playoffs when he was the best player in the world.
Basically.
Glaber, second pitch, out of the zone, 1-1. I love this pitch clock, man. It just keeps the game moving.
This game's been a long game by MLB standards, though. We're approaching 3 hours here.
They know what they're doing. For a 5-run game, too.
Yeah.
That ball out of the zone, 2-1. Come on, Glaber. Come on, Glaber. The pitch from Lorenzen. It's going to be check swing into fair territory. Glaber, he's out. Come on, man. If you're going to swing, swing. If you're going to swing, swing.
You got to swing with your chest.
If you're going to swing, swing, brother. Swing, brother, swing. What a stat line for Hart. 0.6 rebounds, 5 boards. That's the Josh Hart.
That's Josh Hart, man. Did Cap miss media day, baby?
The trade was not complete yet. Soto at the dish, and he grounds out to second. Oh my God, an error at first. What are they doing, baby? Go to Bridges' stats, because I feel like that's the wrong headshot. Yeah. Why does it look like that?
Not right?
No, that was one that I found before media day.
Is that it? That might be the one in the database?
I don't think so, because the NBA.com one is updated. And the one in the starting lineup was right. But I don't know where that would have pulled from.
I'll change it.
Judge watches the first pitch go by out of the zone. Soto at first. Judge at the dish. He watches another pitch go by out of the zone.
I don't think they're going to give him a pitch here. Yeah, this one is pulling from Chat Sports.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Judge chases a pitch on the black, and he fouls it off. That's the one, though.
I just changed it to that one.
What do the other ones look like? So I could tell if they're last year's or this year's. That's this year's. That's this year's. That's not this year's. Here we go. 2-1 count. Man on first. One out. Judge takes another pitch. That one's out of the zone. Out of the zone. Three-one for Judge. Here comes the pitch, and he chases a ball out of the zone. Full count. Dude, he gifted you a walk, and you didn't want it. Didn't want it. Come on, man. Come on, Judge. One time. Just do it one time for everybody that gives a shit. Do it one time for yourself. And he'll go to first. That ball's out of the zone. Judge will walk. I just put Mikal Bridges' headshot in that database. I don't know why I was like that.
Cool.
All right. 2 men on, 1 out. Let's expand the lead. Let's expand the lead. Still 480 people watching. Shout out to y'all. He's nothing to press about. Like, just play baseball. As Wells lines it down the line, but it's foul. Like, everyone expects you to strike out at this point, Coop. You shouldn't have any pressure.
Exactly. He walked, which is fine in this situation.
What inning is it? Top of the ninth. Top of the ninth. Wells at the dish. 1 out. Man on first and second. Watch the pitch go by out of the zone. 1-1. 1-1.
1-1.
1-1, baby. 1-1. We really need an insurance run here. I don't like going to the bottom of the ninth with a 1-run lead. Lorenzen, the pitch. Low, smacked into center, but right to the center fielder. Wells is retired. And now that will bring up Giancarlo Stanton. He's been a one-man band for the Yankees tonight. I believe he's got 2 runs batted in with a solo jack. He'll toe the plate now. Giancarlo Stanton has the second best all-time at-bat per home run. Stanton. Watch this one get skipped. If you're the pitcher here, do you have a problem walking him with Chisholm coming to the deck next?
Yeah. You want to try to pitch to him and get him out here.
Stanton's 3 for 4 with a stolen base. How about that, Bob Costas? Stanton 1-0, 2 on, 2 out. The pitch out of the zone, and they called it a strike. Clearly low. That was a ball away from being a strike. That wasn't even close. Can we just get freaking computers to call balls and strikes? I don't need a human eye to make mistakes.
Can we get Bob Costas off? I know he's a legend, but he's 90.
Stanton late on the inside pitch, and he's going to bloop out into foul territory. Nope, get out of bat. Oh, my God. Yuli Gurriel catches it over the railing. Here we go. 3-2.
This is it.
Bottom of the ninth.
It's what dreams are made of.
Bottom of the ninth. You're up 1. Like, there's really no, like, in NBA, you can never have computer refs. NFL, you can never have computer refs. You're either out or you're safe. It's fair or it's foul or it's a ball or it's a strike.
Yep.
You don't need the human eye in MLB to umpire.
Nope, not at all.
Like, let's just get the call right. If it means less jobs for people, I don't care. Find other jobs for them to do in the MLB.
There's unfortunately a union, so that will never happen.
And that's why it is the 4th major sport in America.
3rd. What did our Rangers do tonight?
I think our Rangers were smoking them. I saw a tweet.
6-0.
I saw it was an ass beating.
6-0 win.
Take the money, Igor.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Why is Igor not taking the money?
That's BS.
Jay Liv says respect for Costas Coop. He's 89. Bob Costas is not 89 years old.
There's no way he's 89.
He's 72.
I was going to say impossible that he's 89.
I don't care. Get him off the call. The only thing I've heard him say in Game 1 and Game 2, I don't have the audio on right now, he let everyone know Game 1 that it's a short porch in right field at Yankee Stadium 55 times, and he doubled and tripled and quadrupled down that Giancarlo Stanton can't run anymore. Say something else. Stop trying to give me a poetry story during a baseball game. Just tell me what's going on in between the white lines. Bob Costas has been ruining this series. He was once great, and so was Patrick Ewing. But I don't need Patrick Ewing playing center on this team anymore. And I don't need Bob Costas calling baseball games. He's a Yankee hater. Ron Darling, he's been horrible. What about in Game 1 where Jazz Chisholm steals second base and they don't even go to the replays to talk about it because Rob is like, he's out. No, there's the space. There's a space. He's out. Well, he was safe. He was safe. He was safe. Bob Costas is horrible. He was cool in 1990.
When the sports reporters were a thing.
David says, love this effing channel. David, welcome to the crew.
We love you.
Welcome to the crew.
Hit that sub button.
I mean, honestly, Costas has been horrid. He's been horrid. Yeah, Ron Darling is a Mets fan.
MJ Melendez at the plate.
This booth is anti-Yankee, a.k.a. anti-America. Here we go, Weaver. Weaver. The pitch out of the zone, chased and fouled off. Actually, I think he just swung through that. Underground Crypto says Mets won already, so now we're waiting on the Yankees, then we can hear about the Knicks. Exactly.
Correct.
Weaver, the pitch right down the middle. That's going to be blooped into left field. Verdugo camps underneath. One down. One down. One down!
We're 2 outs away from this being an incredible night for New York City.
Come on! Let's go! Weaver! Did the Rangers win? 6-0, baby. I wonder if there's ever been a day where the Yankees, Mets, Rangers, and Knicks all won a game.
And Giants.
And Giants.
And Jets.
And Jets. Weaver deals. What a pitch, Coop. You can't throw it any better than that.
Can't. Painted it. Don't forget about NYCFC and New York Red Bulls.
Did they win today?
I don't think they won.
Did the Liberty win today?
Game 1 of the finals is tomorrow.
Weaver deals. That one's high. 1-1 count. Garcia at the dish. What's up, Kenya? Come on, Kenya.
Showalter is not the manager of the Mets anymore.
1-1 pitch. Weaver from the windup. Deals.
Oh,
Just
give him that.
off the plate. So we're going to call that a strike against the Yankees, but we're not calling it a strike for the Yankees. Come on. Come on, Weave.
We doing a Liberty watchy tomorrow?
Yeah. We'll do it at 13 o'clock. Weaver deals. He gets him to pop up. That might still be in play. Oswaldo Cabrera is going to settle under it, and the Yankees are 1 out away from a 2-1 lead in the ALDS. Come on. Come on, Weaver. Come on, Weaver.
Who we got up?
I think it's their 9th hitter.
Don't know who that is.
Oh,
that's
this is
Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham knows how to work a count, man. It's a pinch hit. Pinch hitting spot for Tommy Pham. Come on. Come on.
Oh, we're getting the scouting report here.
As the pitching coach is coming to the mound to tell him the plan and the moves to get fam out of here. Still 416 people watching. Shout out to you guys. Diehards, real ones, supporters. Appreciate you guys. We're going to dive into a Knicks post-game video as soon as this game wraps up. But I know there's a lot of Yankees fans watching as well. This game is not over. Igor Shesterkin, 29 shots faced, 29 saves.
Maybe he was right.
My thing is, how much more money is he going to get?
Not much at all.
Here we go. Tommy Pham at the dish. 2 outs. Nobody on. Weaver looking to seal the deal. The pitch. It's a ground out to short, and that's going to be a play made. And the Yankees, they win! Go up on a 2-1 lead on the Kansas City Royals.
The Yankees win!
Let's go! Come on, man. That's big-time stuff. Game ball, Giancarlo Stanton. That dude played his tail off today. Weaver shuts the door. The Yankees win.
Aaron Judge, get your shit together, man.
If Aaron Judge shows up, this team's going to be freaking problem. The fact that you're up 2-1 right now and Judge has been a piss boy all series is a freaking amazing achievement. You got the MVP playing like the MVP. The Yankees win. Let's freaking go, man. Woo! Have a nice flight back to your hotel, Costas. Dude's a joke. I hate Bob Costas. Alrighty. Let's talk some Yanks. Let's talk some Knicks. Let's talk some Knicks. Go New York, go New York, go! Go New York, go New York, go! New York, New York. That's what I'm talking about, man. Alrighty, let's do it. Preseason game number 2 is in the books for the New York Knicks, and they get a win over the Washington Wizards, 117-94. Coming up on today's show, I'm going to give you my biggest takeaways, things I saw, and things that were very encouraging for the New York Knicks. And look, I know Karl Anthony Towns started the first half off missing every single shot, but I didn't have a problem with it whatsoever. The process was right. And one thing I am as a sports fan is process over results. Those weren't bad shots that Karl Anthony Towns was missing. And because he missed them, that doesn't make them bad shots. If you're telling me that Cat's going to get wide 7 threes a night at a wide open rate, I will sign up for that every day of the week, and he's going to make 3 out of 7 more often than not. But what I really liked from Cat was in that second half, when I feel like the emotions kind of went down a little bit, I felt like he was rushing. I feel like the nerves were there. First game as a Knick at MSG, probably had a bunch of people in the crowd that he knew, the Jersey boy. He settled in that second half. He started to get downhill. I didn't feel like he needed to get downhill more in the first half. As Tom Thibodeau says, the game's going to tell you what to do. And the game told Karl Anthony Towns to take those shots in the first half. They just did not fall. One thing I did love, he found a way to affect the game even when his shots were not falling. He had 12 boards, a couple on the offensive end, had a couple of nice putbacks, and then he started to get more and more comfortable getting downhill, got to the foul line, and the jump start started to fall. He was 1 of 11, I think at one point, finished 7 of 20, so that means he went 6 of 9 to close the game. It's a great number, very nice. I'll take that every day of the week. Look, this is not going to happen. He's arguably the best big man shooter of all time per the advanced analytics. He's going to continue to be that. And I love the chemistry that we're starting to see form between Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns. I looked up and I was like, oh my goodness, Jalen Brunson's got 23 points. And I like how it's not just a pick and pop every time. I know that was the first thing everybody thought about when Brunson got the Knicks got the news that Brunson and Cat would be teammates. It's like, how is that two-man game going to work? But it was also a lot of downhill two-man action. Brunson's going to continue to find the spots. Cat wants the ball, and we're going to continue to see that chemistry form and that continuity and that comfortability between those two players set in. And I believe that there is a chance that those two guys could be the best play in basketball. A Brunson-Cat pick-and-roll, pick-and-pop could lead to be maybe the best duo, best two-man game in the NBA. I also love the one play where Brunson threw it to Cat, then Brunson cut back door, and then Cat found him. They're going to make each other better, and that's crazy because I'm not really sure how much better that number 11 guy can be. What was your number one takeaway from the game? The Knicks win in preseason by 23 points, I believe, if my math is correct. The number one takeaway from the game for you? For me, I would say it was the first 5 minutes of the game. And Mikal Bridges, the point of attack defender with OG Anunoby, like, I know it's preseason. I know it's the Wizards, but I felt like the Knicks flexed their defensive muscles and their defensive versatility and the power that they're going to have on that side of the floor. You saw Bridges picking up at half court. He was providing great on-ball pressure to Jordan Poole. You had OG just being that game wrecker that he is, playing the back line, moving around. Josh Hart was flying around. I thought the Knicks defense in that first half of that first quarter was on full display. And then when the Knicks started their starters in the third quarter, I thought the defense looked good as well. So very proud and very positive thoughts from everybody in the starting lineup. Look, OG didn't have a great offensive night. Josh Hart didn't have an offensive night. Doesn't matter. He scored 117 points and you won. It's the preseason process over results. There was a player on the bench that played his tail off. We're going to talk about that coming up in a second. First, I got to give a major shout out to today's sponsor, Prize Picks. If you love sports and you like fantasy sports and you want to play fantasy sports every day, get hooked up with the best daily fantasy sports app in the game, Prize Picks. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS. And Prize Picks, when you play a $5 lineup, we'll give you $50 for free. Pick more, pick less, create a lineup of 2 to 6 players, and you simply choose more or less on their projected stat line. You could do football, you could do baseball, you could do basketball, as well as collegiate sports. And if you want a lineup to roll for this week, I got this one, and I'm feeling nicey. Give me the more on Jordan Mason. Give me the less on Geno Smith and the less on Brock Purdy. Roll with it. Fade it. Just do it at Prize Picks. PrizePicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS. They'll give you $50 for free when you play a $5 lineup. All that information will be clickable down in the comments and description of today's show. Another preseason game and another Tyler Kolek masterclass. This is just, he's ready. I know he's a rookie. I know Tibbs doesn't play rookies, but man, this guy needs to be a part of this rotation sooner rather than later. I anticipate the month of October, he probably won't play much. Probably won't play much into November. Probably not much in December. But I think once January gets here and we enter 2025 and we get closer to that trade deadline, we get closer to the All-Star break and closer down the stretch, Tyler Kolek needs to play. The IQ's too high. He just plays the game the right way. I know the Knicks, and I am worried a little bit about how he can guard on the defensive end. But when it comes to setting the table, creating easy offense, being able to initiate offense and get people the ball in spots that they want to be successful, Tyler Kolek's going to do that. And I've said it a couple of times. I think he could have more success. Maybe not he's looked at as a better player, but the way that he plays the game is going to be better in the NBA because he is best when he's got elite talent around him. He's a guy that's going to set the table. He's going to find Hart. He's going to find Brunson. He's going to find Cat. He's going to find OG. He's going to find Mikal. And he's just going to set the table for these dogs to get open looks and knock them down. I also liked what I saw from Campaign. I mean, the Knicks were once in a spot where Chris Duhon was here to save the franchise. And now we got 3 point guards that I actually like a lot. We love JB. I like the veteran of Campaign, and you like the young buck, the Big East second-round pick guard that's probably going to prove a lot of people wrong, kind of like Jalen Brunson did when he started in this league. But Campaign's here to create offense, to initiate offense, and knock down threes. And he did that. 4-6 from downtown. He was also like one of the best pull-up shooters in the NBA last year. There's going to be some moments in the playoffs this year where we're going to look at Campaign and hit some big buckets. And I got a lot of confidence in him to do that, as he did do that last year for the Philadelphia 76ers. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, and shout out to everybody that has subscribed. We crossed over 54,000 subscribers during the watch party. We're going to be live on the channel for almost every single game this year. So if you're looking for the best place on YouTube to watch a Knicks game, subscribe to this channel because we had over 19,000 people tune in for a preseason game on October 9th, and we're on our way to 55,000 subs, and we're doing it for this guy, Ariel Huckporty, who I thought showed off a little bit of good stuff, man. This guy can move. He contested a couple of shots. He's got nice touch. That's a nice developmental young big that you're going to see continue to grow. I think that he will be a guy that gets converted from a two-way contract to an active roster contract. I think the Knicks will only carry 14 guaranteed contract players this year. I think Huckporty as well as Landry Shamet will be there. Precious Achiuwa going on the offensive end, missed a couple of shots, missed a couple of bunnies, but you saw the energy on defense. You saw that he can cover a lot of ground. Man, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. We got to see the Knicks play basketball. They got to win. Wasn't worried about Cat. I know people are crying, man, get by a puck, you can't make a shot, dude, blah, 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 blah. Take a chill pill. It's October 9th. Process over result. If you're going to be up and down every single game this year, you're not going to have that much fun. Make sure you are following me on social media at @MarshallGreen_ on Instagram. Same handle as well as on Twitter. Give me a follow over there. Subscribe, notifications on, and hit that thumbs up icon. We'll be back on the channel, not this Sunday because the Giants play, but definitely on Wednesday when they play again, and then maybe potentially that Friday. So subscribe, notifications turned on, be a real, and let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks. Davidov in the building. What up, Davidov?
Davidov!
My man, Nick Davidov. That is a New York Knicks Now legend. He says, hi, Marshall. How are you? Davidov, I'm a lot better that you're here, brother.
Were you at the game, Nick?
Davidov, were you at the game? I bet he was.
Or was he at the Yankees game?
Are you a Yankees fan, Davidov? He says, are you planning to go to opening night? Unfortunately, I am not planning to go to opening night. We're going to be live on the channel. We're going to be live on the channel. And it's going to be awesome.
Al Lee says, is Deuce hurt? He is not hurt. He was just sick tonight.
Just sick. He did not play. Alex says, big love for your coverage today. I was driving through Cali today, and you had me covered for my Yankees and Knicks, and I'm with you on iHeart. He's dead to me. Alex, I appreciate you. Look, I'm always going to have a lot of love for iHeart, but at the end of the day, he did choose to go play somewhere else over here with an opportunity to be the starting center on a championship-level team.
Stay on that side.
Yeah, like, at the end of the day, I got love for you. I respect what you did. But let's stop acting like this guy won championships for the Knicks. He was a backup center for a year and a half. A Knick as a total for 2 years. Am I upset he's gone? Yeah. Do I wish he was still a Knick? Yeah. But at the end of the day, he chose to go play somewhere else. Over here. Was money a huge factor? Absolutely. I want people that are willing to die for this shit. And we got a lot of those dudes. Davidov says, I am a Yankees fan. And he says, yes, he was at the game. That's legendary. That's legendary. Kerwin Nixon says, give Cat a break. This is all shocking. I don't think I have said one critical word of Karl Anthony Towns tonight. I think you might be speaking to the chat. I have been very, very, very complimentary, understanding, and process over results. Because what would have happened, Coop, if he made those shots? What would people say? Cat's playing awesome. If the only thing that's going to change your opinion on if someone played good or bad is if they made shots or missed shots, especially when it's someone that's a 40% three-point shooter, I don't know.
I mean, he makes 3 more shots. He has 35 points. 30 points at least. But
the game will come to you. The game will tell you what to do. Keep playing the way you're playing, Karl. You're only going to get better. That's probably the worst you'll ever play as a Knick. You'll be all right. And I think he was all right. That's Nick Davidov, a $20 super chat. Shout out to Davidov. We appreciate you, man. He says, I have 5 tickets for opening night. You're a legend, brother.
Are you using them all yourself?
Yeah, what are you going to do with all 5 of them? What are you going to do with all 5 of them? He says, whoever is interested. Davidov, let people know how to get in touch with you, brother. Let people know how to get in touch with you so they can get those tickets. That's very nice of you. Alex Russo, a $10 super chat. A first-time super chatter for Alex. Shout out to Alex. We appreciate you, my man. J. Cole dropped music?
Oh?
J. Cole dropped a banger tonight? I just saw my boy on Twitter say it. Davidov, appreciate you. Alex, appreciate you guys. He says, I am looking for someone. Davidov, I'll send you an email. I'll see if we get something figured out. How about that? Maybe we give him away on the show or something. All righty, we're going to sign off. Big win for the Knicks. Bigger win for the Yankees. Hopefully the Giants get a big win on Sunday. Love you guys. See you later. Let's go Knicks.